Alrighty, I think I'm live. Hello, everyone. I think I can see that Brett is in the chat. Hello, Brett. I hope that you are well. And he's made some big promises here for the rest of the gang. Matt is here as well. Hi, Matt. I hope that you're going well as well, my friend. And lovely Amy is here too. Hello, everyone. I have got a slightly different setup today. I'm still on my dining table, but I have put my webcam on a slightly taller box and moved it further away so that you can see a little bit of the table. And then I have been putting away some of my older Lego sets into these storage boxes, so I've just got my Adorabuild sign on that for the moment. But hopefully next week I might be in the other room with a bit more of a Lego-tastic background and all of that sort of thing. Yes, it's Winnie the Pooh. I can't believe it. So this set it went to get delivered to me on Tuesday, but I was at home, so I went and picked it up on Wednesday, and I've now been sat here for days looking at this box, waiting to get stuck into it. So I'm super excited about being able to build this up today. So I am going to open this up and get some of these parts out. I did just cut the tape off just before we started the live stream. Oh my God, I can already see the bag with Ewok in it. That's so exciting. Okay, there's bag one. We'll keep this one out. Oh, Ewok is in bag two, which is of course fantastic to see. There's bag three. Let's chuck that over there. And then we'll stack up bag 5 and 7 on top of each other. And tuck that over there. Oh my gosh, the instructions look really nice. And stickers, but not too many. Oh, that's okay. I was hoping not to have stickers, but we've still ended up with stickers. So let's just tuck that back together. I do actually quite like keeping the ideas boxes, so quite often I will end up popping different things into those. So I know that some of you have already built this, but we do have a few little stickers on just the plain white paper, and then we've got some more like shiny metallic stickers there. And then that's the instruction book there, which looks really cute, with just one of the Winnie the Pooh drawings on the back, which is super sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then we've got the map at the front and a few other drawings and different bits and pieces in the front. I will probably go through and read all of this, but I will try and do that much, much later. And then we've got some of the designers here as well, which is super cool. Right. Oh gosh. Okay, let's get bag number 1 open. And I do have a couple of drinks with me today. I've got my water, but then I also, right before the stream, I did make myself hot chocolate. Since it's a little bit chilly in Perth today, but I'm not going to tell you guys how cold it is because you'll laugh at me. Because it's not that cold. It's just not as warm as what it usually is. Right, bag number 1. Oh, we do have a brick set. Oh my gosh, I forgot to bring in my little parts cup for any leftover parts. Right, quick little bit of Lego sorting of stuff. So how have you guys been going, Brett? What have you been up to? And Matt, I hope that things have been going well for you, my friend. Amy, are you building any sets today? I know that you and I quite often build together. So just let me know what you guys have been up to and what's been going on with you all. Right, I'm going to put together Winnie the Pooh first, since he is the main man of the hour, bear of the hour. Oh my God, this is so cute. I love the fact that they did specifically molded parts for their little faces and heads and everything. It's just so fantastic. Oh, a vintage score. That's always very cool and exciting. There's not too many vintage sets that I'm keen to find anymore. It's Winnie the Pooh, which is probably all out of focus as per usual because my webcam just is fussy. Or not fussy enough, I don't know. Right, and here's little Piglet. And I've got to put little Piglet's scarf on, which looks so cute and sweet. Oh, Piglet. Oops, dog fur. There's already dog fur on poor Piglet. There's little Piglet. So cute. So they're just going to stand down here and watch me while I put together Pooh house. Winnie the Pooh. Pooh corner. Right, now I'm finding of parts. Oh my gosh, wow. Cool. The city set is from 1978, I think. Oh, wow. Oops. Even Pucky was a bit excited by that, Brett. He's got his pug grumbles on. And Amy is rebuilding the carriage from Harry Potter, the Beauxbaton carriage, or the Grindelwald's carriage with Thestral, even though I guess that's care of magical creatures. So I'm guessing Beauxbatons. And one of the rides from the Seaside Fun Fair set. Oh my gosh, yes. Getting ready for those fantastic carnival sets. I did end up watching Emmasaurus's, and this part is so sweet as well. The little honey pot with honey written on it. That is like the cutest Winnie the Pooh thing. Oh my God, it's iconic. That's so beautiful. What was I saying? I got distracted with Winnie the Pooh. It's Honey Pot. Oh dear. Oh yes, I watched Emmasaurus's video about some of the new Friends sets. I think some of them we've seen secretly a while ago. But there were also a couple of other sets that were mentioned in there as well. And I'm really looking forward to those carnival sets for the upcoming Friends sub-theme. It should be really cool to see how they're coming along and what they look like. So really looking forward to those. Stickers. Oh, the Frost one. Is that a new set? I don't think that I've... Oops. I don't think that I've... The Frost carriage. 100 Acre Wood sign. I have seen images of most of the new Friends sets and also the new video sets as well. I'm really looking forward to seeing the new video sets as well. I think I ended up watching Jang Brix's video on that. And he sort of said that he was surprised that they didn't start with some of those. Oh, the first one, the Beauxbaton carriage. The French girls' school carriage. Oh my gosh. And if you're anything like me, Amy, you have no idea about how to spell Beauxbaton. It's just not my thing. I'm not the best speller in the English language, let alone trying to then spell out French words as well. So we'll just go with the first one. And yeah, and I just sort of kind of agreed with what he had to say, particularly when he was sort of talking about the fact that he was really surprised that people didn't actually, like Lego didn't actually go with the, especially like the boombox in the first sort of wave of things. Yes, there. I think. and here, I think. So, but I really like the K-pop stage. I think that looks really cute. And then I think that there was another one that was sort of like a little bit smaller and sort of a bit more cheap and fun as well, and that looked really cute too. So, yeah, there's a lot to like about the new video sets, which is kind of cool. But, you know, I'm not super surprised that there's sort of more coming with those. And then the carnival sets that I've seen so far for the Friends theme look absolutely gorgeous. So I'm super looking forward to those. And then what else have we got? And then the little tree house. That looks really cute as well. I'm really excited to see the raccoon. I think that's such a cute, like, little fig, little animal character. So that should be really nice. The Grand Hotel also looked really cute as well. The Candy Castle, yes, yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited. I do have all the video wave 1 stuff, so I did manage to order all of that online. So that's actually sat in my other room. So I think maybe next week we'll do like a video build night next week. I think we'll probably end up doing that, but I still also have the Raya set that we didn't build last week as well. So we might sort of do a little bit of a mix and match next week, perhaps. We'll see. We'll see how we go. And yeah, I just think, yeah, the video set looks, characters look really cute. They look really lots of fun. Yeah, it'll be nice to actually see them up close though, because I've had those for a couple of weeks now, and I've just been, again, patiently waiting to build them on stream with you guys so that we can have a bit of a chat about them and all that good stuff. So yeah, we'll see how we go with that. But yeah, that should be quite good fun. And the Grand Hotel, yes, the Grand Hotel looks really nice as well. I think it does look quite similar to the previous one. And I'm sort of not really all that mad about that. I think it's sort of quite nice that they look similar. I think that this one is much more colourful because I think that it does have like a lavender layer and a pink layer with the navy blue roof. So a little bit different, but it still has the turnstile door in order to be able to get into the building. It still sort of seemed to look like the bellhop outfits were kind of similar with the red and the gold, which again I think is kind of cool. Even the hotel sign kind of looked similar. I didn't go into heaps of zooming in to double check any of that. But yeah, I thought that looked really cool. But the other thing that I really wanted to zoom in on was Emma's dress, because it looks like she got a ball dress. So I don't know whether or not that kind of means that we might get ball gowns for the other Friends girls as well, which would be really lovely. It would be so nice to get them all frocked up and looking a bit fancy. And as you guys know, I do like having my mini doll outfits as well. So I think that should be really cool too. So yeah, it was kind of cool to see those. I'm trying to think of if that was all of them. Yeah, the raccoon I was really excited about. The carnival, oh yeah, and the carnival mini dolls as well looked really interesting too. So, oh, Maniac's here. Hey, Maniac. No, that's okay, buddy. You don't have to type much. You can just bounce in and bounce out again as you need to. It's just lovely to have you here saying hello as I plod along building up Winnie the Pooh, which is really cool. I will show you guys where I am up to. So step 11 gets me up to here. So not a lot of exciting stuff happening yet, but just plodding along. And yeah, but the carnival everything that I've seen for the carnival sub theme looked really gorgeous and really cool, which did lead me to wonder whether or not I should try and maybe put in a carnival area or a fairground area into my city, which was my original plan. And then I thought that it would be cool to add in an area for both the jungle sets, but I just haven't had the chance to do that. So I'm sort of like going, do I take out all the jungle sets and then put carnival in for this time? Because I think it would be really nice to have like the old school sets of, you know, when we had the space rides and that sort of Friends Wave, and then also the amusement pier as well, with all like the pirate ship ghost train ride and some of those sorts of rides as well. So I don't know. And then also the carnival as well. And then, of course, I've also got my Unikitty builds too that I've been putting together as part of my funny little fun fair area as well. So I don't know. We'll have to see. I have slowed down tremendously on building anything for my Lego city. Oh, Fun Fair Island. Yeah, I know. That's what I was sort of thinking. I was just sort of like, I think it would be, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how we go. I always have fantastic and wonderful plans to build stuff in my city, but then it's just finding the time is so tricky. Oh my gosh, and Woodshop Teacher is here as well. Hey buddy, it's lovely that you've dropped in and joined us. It's been really nice seeing the progress on your Lego city as well. So we are definitely, Matt is back by the looks of things. Hope that you're going well, Matt. And yeah, it's been really nice seeing the progress of your Lego city as well, Woodshop Teacher. I've been really enjoying watching your videos. The carpentry video that you did was fantastic. It was very cool and interesting. And then your couple of city updates have also been really fantastic to see as well. Pucky and I are very happy to have joined your Lego city, living above the pet shop, even though I'm not too sure how many pets are ever going to be up for adoption. Because Pucky and I will probably adopt them all if we actually lived above a pet shop. So, yeah, so I do need to get back into building with my Lego city. Oh my gosh, it's just one of those things where you sort of go, oh, it just takes so much time. So we'll just have to see. We'll see how I go. But yeah, I was definitely thinking that maybe I need to come back and do some more like fairground type builds. Oh my gosh, yes, it is. That's a very good point, Matt. We do have Lemaniac somewhere in there. So I wonder, we'll all have to be wondering whether or not we're going to get a live stream this year or not. I guess that's up to the man himself. So we would have to wait and see. Right, putting together this. So yeah, just lots of thoughts lately about what to do with my Lego stuff. But like I said to you guys last week and a little bit earlier as well, I'm really looking forward to finishing off my streaming room and getting that all sorted. I think that the tricky thing has been that I've had to put away so much Lego. So I've had to get all these storage tubs and sort all of that out. And then I did get a whole heap of tubs that you can put like file systems into, so I can store all my instructions as well. So there's been lots of organising of stuff these past few weeks. Oh, there will be a 72-hour stream in a few months. Oh, that's cool. So I think that, is that the one that Butt Chop usually organises, Brett? I hope so. They're always really good fun, and there's usually a really great gang of people that come in and build on that. Oh, cool, yes. So we've got a reply from the Maniac. Have been too busy these weeks to plan a 24-hour stream, thinking maybe do it sometime during the summer. Yes, Lemaniac, keep us on our toes. That's the way to play it, I think. Just keep us guessing when that live stream's going to pop up. I'm sure that we'll all enjoy it whenever you plan to do it. It's always good fun watching your streams. Matt's throwing down the gauntlet as well. Maybe a 48-hour without the instructions to build the technical Lamborghini. I don't know. That sounds very full on. I think that Lemaniac would probably need a mental health care plan if he was going to be doing that. Oh, yay. Oh, hey, Raps. Yes, Amy and I were just talking about them earlier. They are so beautiful, absolutely amazing. I think that the carnival sets look absolutely gorgeous and fantastic. So, yeah, I can't wait for them to come out and start being able to build those with you all as well, which should be so much fun. Pucky's having a drink of water. But it's been pretty, oh, my baby. It's just down there. What was I saying? Oh, yes, the friends sets, yeah, look absolutely amazing. I am definitely, have I gone astray somewhere? Okay, we'll just move forward. I don't know. Right, no, I am missing a piece, I think. Oh. Right, yeah, I'm missing a piece. We'll just have to put it in later. And Brett's saying, yes, there was talk with Butt Chop. Excellent. I love to hear that. And Matt is saying, did you see Solo's reaction to his caricature? Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. Woodshop is saying, didn't see it. We'll rewatch the stream later. Maniac saying that if he had to build the Lamborghini without instructions, there would be something at the end of it. But would it be a Lamborghini or would it be unrecognizable? We don't know. It would be something to speak of. Right. Okay. I've gone rogue again, gang. Right, no. I'm getting there. I think that they've given me 2 of these L-shaped ones and not just a plain 1x1. So maybe I'll just tuck that in there for now. Is that going to cause issues? I don't think it will cause issues. It might just look a bit weird. Okay. Right. Oh, hang on. I thought I'd finished, but no, I haven't. Whoopsies. Whoopsie doopsies. got, oh, cool. Brickles was here. Hello. How you going, mate? And Darren and Coralie are here. It's Saturday night sorting night. Yay. And then Raps is saying, need to finish some bits of Atlantica's underwater palace from The Little Mermaid, and it will be ready. Yay! Make sure that you post that up on Instagram, even though I haven't been on Instagram for ages. I've been letting all my social duties go. So, yeah, I'm going quite good. I've got Winnie the Pooh here. So I've got my little Pooh Bear and Piglet watching over me build up the little Pooh corner. And I've got a hot chocolate here as well. So I'm pretty chilled out this week, which is cool. And I even put some mini marshmallows in my hot chocolate because I'm an adult. And I've just got to make sure that they don't end up all over my face while I'm on stream. Want this set? It looks nice. Yeah. I was so pleased that I was able to grab it. I actually ended up getting it on back order, which was really weird. I haven't ever ordered anything from Lego on back order. It's either been in stock or it hasn't. So that was sort of a brand new thing for me, which was cool. Yeah, and then it sort of got sent out and it arrived Tuesday. So I've been patiently waiting all week to get this built or to start building this. So that's where I'm up to at the moment. And these bits do open up and you can see the little random extra bit sticking out because I've got the wrong part in my bag. But that's okay. For now, opening up bag number 2. And it looks like we get all the other fits in here. So we've got Tigger, Eeyore and Rabbit in this bag. So they didn't make us wait for very long in order to get all the two corner characters. I can see Rabbit here already. I'm going to pull from the side. Oh, and Eeyore. Oh my gosh, Eeyore is adorable. And I can see bits of Tigger. There's Rabbit's legs. Righty-o, our next. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll have to go into my parts collection and see if I've just got a 1x2 tan tile as well. So I don't think that I've put anything in the wrong spot because I haven't gotten far enough into the build for there to be too many tan plates anywhere else. Pucky has gone outside to do his paw patrols of the neighbourhood. Right, Tigger's tail. Right, let's start with Tigger. I need one of these little doohickeys. And let me attach this. And that's Tigger's accessory. The tail and the legs and the body. And Tigger's, oh my gosh, Tigger is so cute. So there's Tigger. Oh dear, Pucky's barking. Doesn't like the fact that there's a cat in the house. I don't know. Tiger. Oops. How do I put this together then? Okay. Tigger is meant to be carrying like a little satchel thing, but a bag on a stick. But I can't do that today. Just skip over that bit. Let's put Rabbit together. And Rabbit looks cute too. Oh my gosh, so adorable. And then we get to give Rabbit a carrot. Of course. Oh, I can't do it. There we go. There's rabbit looking super cute with a lot of glare. And then on the back, we do have a little rabbit tail as well, which is so cute. I love that. Very, very adorable. Glad you like the city. Silas loves your idea of adopting all the animals. Good. Yes, there's a few of us out there that love our animals, isn't there? And there's little Eeyore, which is all just one mold all together, but just so adorable. Just absolutely beautiful little Eeyore. Fantastic. Right, now let's carry on building up Pooh Corner's little tree house. So I've just got to figure out where I'm at. Where am I up to? What's going on? And right, that goes there. Here. And yeah, but I think that there are a few other little bits and pieces that would be nice to sort of try and get sorted. I think I do have most of the sets that I have intended to get so far. I think possibly the only few that I'm waiting on is the bonsai tree. I think that that's the only one that I sort of haven't gotten this wave. But I did end up going on to Bricklink this week as well and ordering some parts of a few of the mocks that I've sort of got going as well. And so I almost have another one of my big mocks complete. So I'm so far behind with my videos and my editing there, though. Hey, Joe, it's lovely to see you. I hope that you're well. So I've almost got... oh yeah, but I'm just so far behind in my editing that I've really just got to try and sort that out over the weekend, and hopefully I can catch up a bit. I have almost got my next video edited, which was meant to be up this week and between last week's stream and this week, but it didn't happen yet. So hopefully this week I can get that video sorted and post that, which should be good fun. And then there's a few others that I have sort of got mostly filmed. I've still got to do a few photos and the editing of those as well. So we'll just see how I go with them. But hopefully I can get those done soon as well and just try and catch up a bit more with that. Yeah. And then I did buy a card reader this week after Kaz's suggestion last week. So I'm hoping that I haven't checked it yet, but I'm hoping that will be able to work on my new camera that is holding my mini doll haul video hostage. So I might be able to get that sorted soon as well, which should be good. Oh, and Jake's here as well. Oh, no. Oh, no, that's okay, Jake. You take care, buddy. I'm sorry to hear that that's happened. But thanks for stopping by, mate. And take care of yourself and your family. Yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. Oh, good. Oh, that's cool. So we'll just move on to a range of topics today, as per usual. But yeah, yeah, Jake, thanks for stopping by though, mate. And Brickles is saying that Brickvention is going ahead over East. So that'll be good. Has announced that the show will be going ahead in January. Now, how does this go? This goes like that. Okay, cool. You'll hear a lot of umming this week, I think. Is there? Okay. Bye, Jake, buddy. Take care. Yes, hopefully we'll see you. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. That's so exciting, Amy. Wow. What sets are they? You'll have to tell us, and then hopefully I'll be able to go and look later once we've finished streaming. But at the rate that I'm building this week, will be here forever. Cool. Oh, Brickles, have you got any ideas about what your display is going to be, mate? Let us know. So yeah, keep us posted around what, unless it's supposed to be a secret. And then of course you don't have to tell us. But yeah, it was really nice seeing Darren and Coralie's build the other over on Instagram. That was so cool to see that with the trains and everything, and then Coralie's pink section, which was also so exciting. Oh, cool. Okay, right, that's in there. Although not as pink as normal, I don't think. What's the word? What's the word when we were talking about that on chat? Right, more of these. Okay. Ooh. Raps is saying, oh my God, I need to see that right now. Oh, 4+ sets. Oh, fantastic. We love those. So we've got a Frozen set and the Beauty and the Beast set. Oh, cool. Cool. I wish I could show you them now. Yeah. We're not doing that again. Not after last time. And then, oh, Brickles is planning a castle theme, which is fantastic. Oh, no, Brickles is saying, nope, he's thinking of the Mickey Mouse sets. That's okay. I saw those as well, the 4+ Mickey Mouse sets, and we're getting Pluto. And we're getting Goofy in a 4+ set as well, which was really cool. So, yeah, that was kind of interesting and a little bit sort of surprising in a weird way, I think. So, yeah, that should be yeah, both of those sets should be really cool to be able to have a look at, the Mickey ones. So yeah, I'll probably end up getting those as well. Oh my God, it's terrible. Oh dear. Oh yes. Oh okay. Oh yes. Cool. I'll try and remember to check, but I don't usually go on Facebook that much anymore. Oh my gosh. Hope I can pull it off. I'm with Joe. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure you can. But Joe is saying really looking forward to that 3-in-1 castle set. I think a lot of people are as well, which is kind of cool. So I think that lots of people love the castle theme. So I'm not surprised that that's what people sort of look forward to. I probably won't get the set, but I have seen quite a few people build the blacksmith set, and I must admit that does look like an absolutely beautiful, beautiful set. So yeah. And then, oh, Brickles is also saying should be at least one more in the Mickey range. Cool, that's exciting. Yay. So yeah, and then it was kind of cool to see that the Mickey characters, we're going to get the outer space Mickey, and we're going to get the fire station Mickey as well. And then I think that Emily from Emmasaurus, when I was watching her videos on that set, also said that it seems to be based on the most recent cartoon. So I'm not watching that, obviously, so I can't really say if it is or if it isn't. But yeah, I thought that was really, really cute as well. So it's nice to see that we are getting a few more Mickey characters coming out. Do not trigger the poor castle guy with all this castle talk. Uh-oh. Yeah, exactly. And Joe's saying the blacksmith set is gorgeous. Yeah, it just looks absolutely amazing. It is definitely one of those sets where I've just sort of gone, oh my gosh, it's just made me so happy seeing other people build that, because it is so stunning and so beautiful. So yeah, it's been really nice. And then, yes. Oh, cool. More castle coming. Yay. Also something from the idea side. Oh, cool. Cool. That does sound exciting as well. And then we've got Dasman Bricks. Welcome. Yes, fellow Aussie streaming. We do have a few Aussies here in the chat. So, yes, it's lovely to see you here as well. Hope that you are going well. I am just building up Winnie the Pooh. I'll just pop a few more parts in here, and then I will give you guys a bit of a look. Give you guys another glance at where I am up to. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. Oh, fantastic. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice when friends of friends pop in to say hello. So thanks for stopping by. And right, 2 of those. Am I right? Yes. Yes. So this is where we're up to. So this is most of what I have been building. This little bit over here on the side, just putting in all the green slopes. Some of it is actually snot technique as well, so studs on the side, and then some on the top as well. So yeah, a really nice little build there. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, Brett and you are good mates. Always mentions your streams. Oh, thank you, Brett. That's so lovely. Brett's fantastic. And Sloth is here as well. Hello, Sloth. And I've gotten behind on my videos again, so I do need to catch up with your aeroplane video. But that will happen, no doubt, at some stage over the weekend or early in the week. I have managed to catch up on so many YouTube videos lately that it's been really nice to see what everyone has been building. Everyone's saying hello to each other, which is lovely. It's so nice in the chat when you guys are all chatting to each other and welcoming each other in and updating everyone on what you've been doing. Right, now, focus again. Focus as I build the next bit. Is this? Have I missed a bit? Oh, yes, I did miss a bit. I missed more than one bit. Maybe? Okay, yes. I missed lots of bits. Uh-oh. Right, okay. Cool. I wasn't paying enough attention to what was going on with tan bricks. I was much more focused on having fun with the green bricks. Don't know what that says about my personality, but there we have it. Right, that's that. Now we do this bit. Right, cool. And one of these little ones. So we're sort of probably about halfway through bag to number 2. And Woodshop Teacher is saying right now he's rebuilding my palace cinema with a few modifications. Yay! That sounds awesome. It'll be really nice seeing that go into your city as well. And see how that's coming along. And I think that Sloth has the best response to that, going, cool. So, yeah. Oh, and then Sloth saying, I want that Friends Cinema. I'll get it eventually. Yes, I'm sure that you will. I think it's sort of quite a new set as well, Sloth. So I don't think you have to sort of rush for that one. I can't see that sort of going out of stock anytime soon or coming to the end of its little lifespan or whatever happens. Righty, oh, more bricks. So it looks like we have gotten this far over here with this side, which is really cute, and then just starting over here with this side. So just adding in a few like little red bricks. So We'll see if they sort of end up getting covered up or not. That's usually what happens. You and me both, buddy. Not at my price range either. I think, yeah, there's probably going to be a few sets that will pop up that will be a bit more pricey. I really like the look of some of the new Hogwarts sets that are coming out. So the Hogsmeade sets look absolutely gorgeous. So I suspect that they're probably going to be a little bit pricier. Usually there's one or two more expensive Friends sets in the middle of the year as well. So I suspect that that might be the hotel and that roller coaster carnival set as well. So we'll see what happens with that. Yeah. So I think I will be having to save a little bit, which is why I thought that it was a good time now-ish to try and place a couple of those Bricklink orders to get some of those other parts in for my secret squirrel mock, which wasn't one of the mocks that I showed in my video the other week. It's a different one. Which is something that I've also realised since I've been trying to tidy up my Lego room as well, is that I do have a lot of mocks on the go at the same time. So, and they've just sprawled everywhere as well. So we'll see. And then I like a bunch of Ninjago sets on the shelves right now as well. Yeah. Well, I did end up getting the Jungle Dragon, which I actually do have down here, which I built a couple of weeks ago. So I did end up getting the Jungle Dragon, which is a really cool build. I do like this technique here, where we've actually got the tail that waves sort of backwards and forwards instead of sort of curling up and down. So it was really nice to see how that was built. It's quite cool as well to see that we've got like a V shape in the body as well. So that's sort of fixed. Again, quite an aggressive looking dragon compared to what I am normally used to with my beautiful elves dragons. I'm not too sure how much I like the undercut. I don't know. The longer lower jaw as well, because again that makes the dragon look quite aggressive. But it was so nice to build another dragon. So yeah, really lovely looking Ninjago build, that one. But I've still got nowhere to display it, which is why it's sat down here on one of my dining chairs next to all the Raya sets that I built last week. Oh yes, the minifigs, yeah, are really nice in the Ninjago sets as well. Weekend so far hasn't been too bad. So I still have a bit of time off from work, which is really nice. So still just trying to sort of regroup and figure out my poor little mental health situation, but heaps better, heaps and heaps better. I had some really good luck on Tuesday and Thursday this week as well. So, last week. So that sort of helped me feel so much better and a lot more settled. So yeah, it's been heaps better. So yeah, a lot of the past couple of weeks have felt like a very long, very, very long weekend. So, because I haven't really been doing anything aside from just trying to sort different things out and just, again, trying to like figure out exactly what is a nice way to live my life and how I sort of want to be in the world and all of that type of stuff. So yeah, it's been quite good. I've been playing quite a bit of Animal Crossing as well, which is really good. Like I said, sorting out a lot of my Lego stuff and trying to organise a more specific streaming space that I can hang out in as well, which has been really cool. So yeah, just lots of that type of stuff. Yeah, mocks everywhere. Oh my God. No, it's just ridiculous. Like, I've just sort of gone, oh my gosh, I think I need to actually put my foot down and go, I can't actually start another mock until I get a few more of these ones finished. So I've just got to power through and finish off some of these mocks because I can't start building another one. It's just bonkers. So, yeah. Oh, I haven't seen the Creator 3-in-1 Ferris wheel, but yeah, we'll have to have a look out for that one. I do like a good Ferris wheel. The Aggressive Dragon. It's very intense. Like, it's one of those things where it's sort of like, can you just smile a bit? You know, just need to relax. Okay. Where are we up to? Right, there. Here. There. Cool. And then, oh, good. Good. Yeah, it's always nice to have you in the chat. Jake. Yes, just hang out with us until you're ready to head off. That's fine by us. We will just relax and chill out. So I've just got to put together this little bit. And then, right. Yeah, I am. I'm doing really well now. So it's good. It's just sort of quite nice to be in a position where I can actually take time off work and, you know, I've got the good fortune to be able to then sort of think about, you know, where I want to go and who I want to work for and all of those sorts of things as well, which seems to have sorted itself out as well in a really nice way. Nothing official just yet, but yeah, things are sort of going along in a really nice direction, which is good. I always think that it is a very easy thing to be a nice person, but it's also quite surprising how many people aren't that nice. So I don't know. Maybe it's not as nice as what we think it is, but you know, again, I also think that it's sort of like quite good to be able to talk about mental health and those sorts of things as well, because even these sort of like little casual conversations that we can have with each other just hopefully means that people don't actually feel quite as alone as what they might be too. So I think that that's really important for us to be able to share our struggles and what's going on and all of that type of stuff. Yes, it should. I'm just waiting on paperwork. So that's the next little bit that just needs to happen is some paperwork, and then I'll be able to swap over where I am to somewhere that's a lot more, yeah, a nicer place to be. So, yeah, which is awesome. Exactly what we should be, exactly how we all should be living our lives, I think, is just, you know, doing something and working for people that are actually, you know, polite and respectful, which you wouldn't think would be that difficult. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, that's sort of a bit of my update, I guess. But yeah, I'm just trying to take it a bit easy as well, because I think, where's this going? Because I think it's also sort of quite important just to be able to sort of relax and decompress from all the drama of everything. Okay. Right. I think that that's right. Okay. Yes. I didn't say that with very much confidence though, did I? Right. Okay. No, I think just trundling along. So yeah, but yeah, it was really nice to get back on Bricklink this week as well and order in some of those extra parts. So it's really exciting to see that really super cute little mock come along as well. So yeah, hopefully this week I'll be feeling a little bit more motivated. Pink. Welcome, Elle. So nice to have you here. Yeah, so I have ordered lots of pink parts from Bricklink as well, funnily enough. Right, okay. Yeah, so it should be really good to to get some of that sorted. What was I saying? Oh yeah, my mocks. Yeah, so I've got a few of those bricklink orders to come through as well, which would be really good to try and get a bit more of those mocks done, which should be really nice and good fun as well. So and then hopefully this week I can do a little bit more video editing. That's the other thing that I've got to sort of try and power through with for next for the next little bit, which should also be quite cool, and get a bit more of that up and done. And then hopefully as I move forward, I'll probably still do a few like videos for builds, but I do want to try and figure out if I can start doing some more videos with just sort of more of my mocks, because I think that that's sort of a bit more interesting in a way. So we'll see how I go. Quite often all my best laid plans go slightly askew. Oh my gosh, yay! It was Amy's niece's birthday a few days ago, and I got her 2 friends cubes that she asked for. That's awesome. And Elle's saying hello to everyone. And Sloth is saying scavenge parts, the parts bin citizens arriving from Bricklink. Yay! They're way more inexpensive that way, yes. Which is good, yeah. And Tasman Brick is saying mental health can certainly be a struggle. Yeah, and that's where I just sort of go, I think it is just really important for us to be able to share our stories and talk about that side of things as well. And just hopefully that means that other people may not feel quite so alone if and when they go through anything similar. And that they feel like that they can reach out and have a bit of a chat to different people too. So, yeah, I think that that's sort of really cool too. But, yeah, I'm sort of it's also really nice to sort of come back and sort of think about actually what's sort of like important to me and, you know, how I like to sort of treat people and what type of people I like to be around and all of that sort of thing too. So, yeah, it's been nice to be able to take that little bit of time off. And I must admit, okay, yes, take care, mate. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always lovely when you drop in to say hello, and have a lovely evening and enjoy your sleep, and hopefully have a fantastic Sunday as well. Oh, the bunny cube and the flamingo cube. Yes, fantastic. The flamingo cube, I must admit, is really cute. I think that is definitely a set to sort of love and enjoy. And the bunny cube, I think, is also quite cute as well. So no doubt, based on the videos that I've posted of the different cubes, you can probably figure out which cubes I've really enjoyed. So, yes. Okay, right. More leafy flowery bits. Okay. Oh dear. My tummy's rumbling. I don't know if you guys can hear that because Pucky is also snoring at the moment as well. So how do we do this? Okay. Right. Okay, cool. I think I've kind of got that. And then people are saying goodnight to Brickles and hello to Elle, which is really cool. Right, I am just trying to figure out how to put these leaves on. Pucky's still snoring. Oh dear. Where is he? Oh, he's on the sofa. That's probably why. He always hangs his head slightly over the sofa, which makes his snoring come to life a bit more. Oh dear. Okay, I think I've got it. Oh. I had it and then I lost it. Oh no. Right. Oh, got it again. Okay, cool. I'll show you this bit. So there's that little bit. So this is actually one of the curved bricks on the side, and then we've got like one of the tree pieces curved over the top of it. And just then I was trying to put these little leaf pieces into like the little clips that we've got over here. So yes, oh my gosh, Elle. I forgot to buy these random sausage rolls. I saw it at your local Walmart. Oh no. The sausage roll phenomenon has gone international. I just about choked on my marshmallows there. And then Brett saying, I got a vintage Lego haul this week, so for this stream, sausage rolls are on me. Oh, bless. Oh, okay. Oh, right. No, I do need to add in the leaves on the other side. Right. Oops. Okay, so this will now be another 10 minutes worth of silence as you watch me struggle to try and clip these little things into those bits. Okay, that'll do. It's amazing how they did the tree. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, Amy. It's a really nice build. So, yes. And then Raps is having to go. That's okay, love. It's so nice that you stopped by, though, and I'm really looking forward to seeing your mock as well. So I can't wait to see what you do with Atlantica. It should be fantastic. Brickish is super excited about the sausage rolls. No surprise there at all. Right, all the little parts can go maybe over there. It's just, and now we're up to bag 3. Oh, so I'll give you a little bit of an update. So that's where we're up to at the end of bag 2. So we do have the little leaves on this side, the little leaves on that side, those little bits going on. So really looking really, really huge so far. And it looks like in this bag we've got a bit more tan and brown and some blue. So this might be more of the interior and more of the building, perhaps. Oh, yes. A bit more of the actual house itself rather than the tree. The bags within the bags. Okie dokie. Oh my god, a ladybug tile. Yes. Oh, this is so cute. The little ladybug 1 by 1. I don't think I've got one of those yet. So yes. In just. Oh yes. Hello, welcome. It's so nice to have you here. I haven't had a chance to catch up with any of your streams as usual. The American and the Australian times don't always go together super easy. Yes, it's oh my gosh, I'm absolutely loving it so far. It's really, really nice. So I'm just starting on bag number 3 out of 7 as well, Jess. Yeah, so we're just powering on. Again, for you guys, if any of you are on Instagram, go and check out Art and Jest's Instagram account. I know that you guys do have like a Lego one, but I do actually really like your illustrations as well. So if anyone sort of likes that sort of creative stuff and like seeing, you know, a bit more of illustrations and characters and all of those sorts of things as well. So yeah, make sure that you go and check out the Instagram as well. Oh no, Darren. Sometimes that happens though. It's always, it's okay. It happens to the best of us, especially in Australia. Sometimes the dirty meat pie is the only way to go. Oh dear. Oh gosh, I keep missing entire chunks of this build. I'm too busy chatting to everyone. Okay, which is not a bad thing. Please keep talking to me. I don't want to sit here all alone talking to myself. That's okay, sweetheart. I really like supporting artists and giving you guys a shout out because you're just talented. It's fantastic. And then I still haven't built Sesame Street yet because I want to mod it and I haven't been feeling it. Oh my gosh, I know. Sesame Street is actually one of the sets that I had to take apart while I was tidying up my Lego room. So I kept all the figures out and they've got a little spot on a little stand along with the Flintstones because I had to take that set apart as well and put that away. So I think both of those sets are actually in this tub here, which is, oh my gosh, it's so hard to take apart beautiful sets. But I was just like, I need the space. I need to try and figure out the best way to just set up, space and being able to sort of do a few more YouTubey things a bit more regularly. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it will all come together. And I also kind of figured that I couldn't. Oh my gosh! I was just thinking then, have they missed out more 1x2 plates? Please no. I don't want to go back and have to replace everything. And then British is saying, "Oh no, Darren." I bet it was delicious though. So that's the thing. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, just want to make it modular, not a play front, and set it up for adults, not Muppets. Oh dear, sloth. But we're all Muppets, aren't we? Isn't that how that works? Right, another one of those. I don't know whether or not. Do you guys in America have the slang for Muppet? As in, like, that's a bit of a foolish person? I know that that's a big thing in the UK. So, yeah. Most adult Muppets. Yeah, exactly, Joe. And I think to a certain extent we kind of get Muppet a little bit here in Australia, but I do hear it so much more over in the UK when someone's a bit of a Muppet. And then, and not devote half second story to a bathtub. Fair enough. And then Tasman bricks, 4 and 20s, which is a type of pie that we have in Australia. It's a brand, 4 and 20s, are the best, Darren. I agree with that. Most definitely part Muppet. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that that's the best way to live our lives. Joke's going, I know I'm a Muppet. Oh my gosh, yes. Oh dear, you guys crack me up. It's fantastic. And then you said about keep starting mocks. Yes, I'm the best at starting a mock. There's so many of them, which is cool. Like, it's not a bad thing, but I just think that then I can't ever focus on anything to finish it. So I've just got to try and finish more stuff. That's going to be the plan. Brett saying, I half started a yellow castle yesterday and built up a boat. The struggle is real. I love the way you go from a yellow castle and then went, oh, just finished building a boat. Oh dear. Yes, it happens to the best of us. The my secret squirrel mock that I'm just waiting to finish, get a few final parts for, has lots of different characters. There's like 15 different characters as part of this sort of mock, and I don't know why I needed 15 of them. I could have just been, it would have been fine with like 8 or 6, but I was just like, oh my gosh. I've got to go with 15. So the excessive mock building is just absolutely ridiculous. Tasman bricks. I reckon Brett and I are both Muppets as well. Living La Vida Muppet. Oh my gosh. It's the only way to live. Surely it's the only way to live. Okay. Oh my gosh. Where did I get up to? Okay. One of these. This poor Winnie the Pooh is not going to know what type of a building he is living in, to be perfectly honest with you guys. It's going to be so confusing for him. I have gone, oh my gosh, I've gone so rogue in so many directions. It's ridiculous. And yes, we've been talking about some of them. Let us know which sets you're most excited about. I really am interested to hear which ones you're looking forward to. So I think that the Lego Friends Carnival sub-theme, it looks amazing. So I'm super looking forward to that. I may not have seen all the images yet, though, either. So I'll live in the spare rooms in Oscar's trash can. Oh, no, stop. Oh, dear, the poor little Muppets. Mind you, I do actually think, I was just about to say that. I do actually think that the Oscar's trash can is a bit like the TARDIS and just seems to go on forever. So Elle's the same as me, just everything. I like it all. Like the Friends stuff, like the video stuff, like the Harry Potter stuff. I can just see my poor little bank balance dwindle. Okay, I think, am I up to date? Let's just check. I think so. Ooh, the water dragon from Ninjago put on the Discord other themes. Oh, fantastic. I will have to go and check that out. I keep saying on this stream, I've been really poor with social media lately. So you'll just have to forgive my, oh my gosh, well, no, I shouldn't say that. I'm very much like on top of YouTube. It's just all other social media has taken to the back burner. And Amy's liking the carnival sets as well. Yes. Oh my God, I know. They look better than what I thought that they were going to look like. So it's sort of interesting because I didn't quite know what to make of them, but I really like the fact that they're kind of like a little bit mysterious and a little bit magical. And the way that they've like even done like the box art and those sorts of things is sort of a bit more in twilight and in the evenings and all of those sorts of things, which sort of makes it look even a little bit more sort of magical as well, which is kind of cool. And I think when I was looking at Emily's video earlier today, the roller coaster had like the bunny coming out of the hat and had like sort of different playing cards and that type of stuff going on as well. So it's sort of like half circus, half carnival. It's cool. It looks really awesome. Well, I think so anyway. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing all of those, which is fantastic. Yeah, I know. The hair pieces are super exciting as well, Elle. Lots more colours. And it looks like we might even be getting a little bit more face painting and all sorts of weird and wonderful things going on there as well, which is kind of awesome too. So I really like it when we get some different mini doll pieces, and they're like the little mini top hats as well, which seem to sort of might be in one of the little mini pin holes, I think. Possibly. Is that what's happening? I hope so. So, yeah, really cool. Blixloff is down for the carnival sets, but have to make them space theme before they go in my theme park. Yeah, I know. That's the tricky thing. I think before you jumped into the chat, I was talking about whether or not I should, because I've got my frozen section of my city and then my beachfront section of my city, and then I've got that table in between. And the table in between was meant to be like rotating sets through, which I still think I might do, but I just originally at the moment I've just placed all the jungle sets there. But I think it might actually be better to take the jungle sets out and then actually put in the like more of a theme park thing, because I think that at the end of the Frozen section, I've also got the Disney Castle. So I think to transition that into a bit of a theme park might be kind of cool. I don't know how I'm going to do that or how that's going to work because I've already got my massive motorized. What is this? Oh, yeah, no, that's going on that. I've already got my massive Unikitty motorized roller coaster as well. So I was sort of like going, I think I can probably put that in there as well. And then obviously I do have, because I'm obsessive, I do have all the Friends space theme, sub-theme, amusement park sets. And then I've also got all the amusement pier underwater sets as well. And no doubt we'll end up with all the carnival sets too. And then I had always intended to make like a Unikitty section of a amusement park as well. Yeah, coloured hair pieces. I know, it's so exciting. Oh my gosh, yeah, the spaceship set. I don't think that I've seen that. Have I seen that? I don't think that I have. Is there going to be a Dot spaceship? Oh my God, I haven't seen any of the images for the Dot stuff. Oh my gosh, Sloth, yes, that would so fit into your city. Is a bit more colourful hair and anime type stuff. That would be amazing. It's time for Coralie to put on makeup and Darren light the lights and get this thing started on Lego MU. Yay! Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, of course, that sounds fantastic. I don't know how well I would translate onto a podcast, though. Tasman Bricks. Yeah, and let us know, Tasman Bricks, like how we can check out your podcast as well so that people in the chat can sort of see that themselves. That would be fantastic. I'm sure that there are other chatters here that would be keen to hear that and watch that. I don't know. The only podcasts that I watch are all the podcasts that you actually watch on YouTube that have video with them. So that's my knowledge of podcasts. So not technical. Yeah, I know. I love that about your city is the fact that you do have a intergalactic sort of, city. I think that that's a really sort of unique perspective, Sloth. So that's amazing. There's a Dot spaceship. I know that was my response as well. And then it was saying, oh, yes, it's a pencil holder, though. That's still cool. Oh, the Lego Muppet Show tonight. Oh my gosh, I know. I really enjoyed the Dot sets as well. I do have some of the Dots bracelets down here as well. So, and at the moment, I'm trying to finish off editing my Dots bag tag holder video too. So that's currently what I'm supposed to be posting as far as a video is concerned. But I'm so far behind in my videos. So, but that's okay. I've just got to plod along and do my thing. But yeah. Yeah, so Brett, I think that you've got a hammer, don't you? So I'm sure that you can share Tasbrick's links and stuff if you want. Right. Oh no, I put it on backwards. Drats, it's coming apart. You don't have the pillow that way, people. I can't. It's trapped. It's okay. I'll figure it. Oh my gosh. Spaghetti. That was I went very rogue then. Oh, no. Oh, my window's fallen out. Okay. Oh dear. Right, I got it. Only a little bit of rebuilding to be done. Okay. It's fine. It's Lego. Rebuilding is all part of it. Oops. Right. Now, Now I put the bed with the pillow against the wall. That makes so much more sense. Brick set has the picture for all the dots. Oh, okay. I was actually on there just the other day going through and updating all my wanted sets. So that was probably just before they put in all their pictures. There's the bed that I was just building that I put in backwards. But that's a really cute build. Looks really sweet. So, yeah, that's taken me, I don't know how long. That morning, Mama Lego. Our lovely Canadian friend is here. That dot bag was so confusing. I don't have any of the dot sets, just the extra dots baggie of tiles, but I need to see the spaceship. I think we're all kind of excited about this spaceship, so that's really kind of cool. Right. So, yes, definitely looking forward to seeing that. So we'll have to go on to, we do have another one of those honey pots, which is super cute. So we'll have to go on to Brickset at some stage soon. Brickset is a Lego website that basically has, as far as I can figure, the entire catalogue of Lego. So what you can do, and what I've done, is I've signed up to Brickset so that I have my own Brickset account, which basically means that I can go through and list all the sets that I've had or got, and then also list all the sets that I want. And so then I can just sort of go into my own account and have a look at what sort of sets I've got and how many minifigures I've got. It also gives you an estimated price, which is not what you want to see. Just don't look at that part, especially when you're talking to your insurance company about updating your insurance plan because of your collection. And the poor insurance person is like, really? Is that what you're doing with your life? And you're like, yes, that's exactly how I spent my existence. That was a very awkward conversation to have with my insurance company. Sort of a bit like Bricklink, but I think with Bricklink, because that's more about buying parts, is that then that's more of like a catalogue for parts, and also then connecting sellers and buyers and buyers and sellers, whereas Brickset is more just about these are the sets that have ever been available, and it's more of like a catalogue of sets. So for me, I quite like being able to go onto Brickset and sort of go, oh, okay, you know, I've got 100% of the elves theme, so I'm not missing any of those sets, or I've got, you know, 70% of the Friends theme, and these are the ones that I'm sort of missing, and these are the ones that I would like, and these are the ones that I wouldn't, which is not something that I've ever really been able to do through Bricklink. So for me, it's sort of quite nice to have both. But yeah, it's interesting. I don't know. I think it's very handy for people who do enjoy like collecting the sets, and I don't know whether or not that's necessarily going to be a very useful thing for you, Sloth, because I think you prefer to collect unique parts and then create your own mocks. But again, you know, it's nice to go and have a look at. The other thing that I also find it quite useful is to go and double check when things have been released and what their set number is and all of those sorts of things. So quite often in my video, I like to be able to put down the official name of the set. As you all know, I just make up names for stuff. It's much more creative that way. So yeah, put down the official name of the set, and then also the date that it was released. So sometimes with some of my older sets, if I'm like, you know, I don't know, comparing the older jungle theme with the newer jungle theme or whatever, it's sort of, I don't know, it's nice to be able to get that information accurate, because that information doesn't get stored in my head very easily. Oh my gosh. Oh, Joe's saying, I just took a look at the dot stuff. There's a box of 1,000+ dots. Oh my gosh. Yeah, lots of dots. It's like 1,000 dots pieces. Oh my gosh, I'm really curious to see what pieces they've got, because my dots collection of just 1x1 parts is kind of getting out of control. Oh yes. So yeah, an interactive, information site. Yeah, definitely. Yep. Yeah, it's really handy. Yeah, I know. That's the tricky thing with Brexit. It's looking at how much you've spent on Lego. It's like, oh no. But fortunately, they don't have prices for all the sets that I have. So I'm just like going, oh, it's inaccurate. It's just not necessarily that great, since it's inaccurate to make everything higher in price rather than lower in price. But anyway, we'll just have to tell ourselves whatever we need to get through the day. Right, curtains going in, brick built curtains. So 4 parts to make up a little curtain like that, and then they just go either side of the windows, which looks really cute. And I do like this sort of dark azure colour. So yeah, that's really cool. Oh yeah, Sel, that's true. They also have news and articles and reviews. Yeah, quite often they do sort of talk about new parts and new sets and different themes and stuff as well. I don't really do that. Make up names for sets too, because my memory of that stuff is bad. Yeah. It's like the rabbit rescue helicopter was something that I was talking about last week. Oh dear. Yeah, it is yeah. I don't know whether or not you're talking about brick set, which is immensely satisfying because I do like cataloguing stuff, or 1,000 dots, which also is something that is right down my alley. And I think, did I miss something on that Sloth said that Sloth made the Sloth City sign with the dots parts as well. I don't know whether or not I included that. So yeah. Oh, one of the dot sets has letters on the tile, so that's cool. Because I did say that it was kind of a little bit of a shame that when we got the cupcakes, we got the stickers, but we didn't have enough tiles to put the stickers on. So it was kind of a bit random and odd to my mind. Oh, cool. Oh, thanks, Brett, for sharing Tasman Bricks link. So there's Tasman Bricks link if anyone wants to go and check out Tasman's channel. And I'm assuming that is also where the podcast goes through. Yeah, Brickset is a super handy website. I find it really super useful, especially when for things like particularly when I was able to go through and get like a lot of the secondhand sets in bulk lots, and it would sort of be like, oh, what was this set again, and where did this come from, and what exactly was this one? So for that type of stuff, it's been really good. And then also for things like poly bags as well, because as I've said to you guys 125,000 times before, I can't get poly bags easily in Australia at all in Australia. So whenever I go onto Bricklink and I'm looking to get international parts or whatever, then I do try and check and see what poly bags they've had in stock. But that's meant that I have ended up doubling up on a few poly bags, which is fine. That's okay. But it's also meant that I've forgotten which ones that I've gotten and which ones that I haven't, and all of that type of thing. So it's Brickset has kept me on track a bit better since I have paid a bit more attention to doing that stuff. Right, another sticker gang. Oh. Mm-hmm. Yay! A nice square sticker placement. So no complaints there for that. And then, yeah, Brett saying, me and Taz are on there too, and Lumberjack and some other big YouTubers. Definitely worth a watch, guys. Yes. Cool. Oh my gosh, yeah. Polybags are like unicorn sets. Really hard to find. I know. It's just, I think for me, I've just basically given up on trying to find polybags in Australia, and it's just sort of like I'll just have to try and get them with different bricklink orders over time. I love trying to figure out what I get in the halls, going to see if I have the complete Grand Hotel. Ooh. Yeah, exactly. I think that there have been a few times where I've ended up being able to make up one complete set by half part of a haul from over here and part of a haul from over there. So there's been a few times where I've sort of ended up with multiple sets because of that sort of getting the whole sort of situation sorted. Okay. Oh, I can just fit the chair in, even though I've got that weird little piece sticking out from not getting a 1x2, but getting a corner piece. I'm sure that somebody else, I wonder whether or not somebody else has ended up with an extra 1x2 and not a corner. That has to go that way. Okay, another sticker, gang. Hold your breath for me. Yay. We've got bees. I don't know how easy that is for you guys to see, but it's a really sweet little picture. Really cute. Oops. I think I have to move my curtains in. Yes. Right. Should I move my curtains in on all the windows? I probably should, shouldn't I? So that it's sort of all a bit matching. Right. Oh, hang on. I've got oh gosh. Sorry, gang. I forgot to build a table with a candle on it. Right. And then we've got Taz has quickly realised there will be a part 2 to Taz's Get to Know. Yay! Multiple series of getting to know people. That's what we like to hear. And then Brick Sloth would like to expand my Fabuland in. Yes. Multiple sets equals lots of parts. Yes. Can't afford multiple sets. No. We all have to figure out how we can manage our Lego collections, though, for ourselves, isn't it? I think that's the best way to sort of go about things, is just trying to figure out what we can and can't afford, what we can and can't do with the different things that we have. Oh dear, I've got to add 1x1s onto the bottom of these. So, and just be as creative as we can. I think that's the other nice thing about Lego, is that it is sort of more focused on trying to be creative. Trying to be over here so we can go on a motorcycle. Oh, trying to bring Brett over here so that you can go on a motorcycle ride. Yes. I think if I've read that right, then yes, I think that sounds awesome. Especially if you're like, I will hold my hand up and say, if you are in Tasmania, I haven't been to Tasmania yet, but everything that I've seen and heard about Tasmania sounds amazing and wonderful. And I think that from what I know of Brett, is that I think that Brett would probably really enjoy hanging out in Tasmania and going motorbike riding, if I was able to decipher that correctly. Brett saying, if I came to Oz, you'd never go back. No, you wouldn't. I don't think very many Brits do. So, okay. Okay, right, no, I've got to add in a few more bits, and then we're just over like halfway through bag number 3, and I'll show you where we're up to, because I've sort of built up most of the like accessories and stuff inside the little house. So there is one side of the house. So obviously we've still got a few exterior details to go on, because there's lots of exposed studs. There's that little bit which I haven't clicked in, but that's its little clicking mechanism there. There's the other side of the house, which is very much the same. And then when we open it up, we've got the kitchen over this side, and then we've got the bedroom over that side. Let's see if I can get that closer to you guys. So you can see the little curtains there, the little chair and the bee photo. There's like a little table with a honey pot and everything on there. The bed that went in back to front and upside down. It looks like we've got like a little cuckoo clock and a little candle as well. So really cute. Super cute little interior. Jam-packed. And obviously when it's closed up, there's like literally no floor space inside, but I would expect that you wouldn't really be playing with it when it's closed up. You'd open it up and then there's sort of like all the space on the table or wherever you're playing with the set. So yeah, it's gorgeous. More time for us to go explore Australia on our bikes, yes. You'd have to see if you could make it all the way to WA as well for a visit. Although, to be honest, I don't know how that would go. It's a very, very long way away. Go on a ride about, yeah, exactly. Not a walkabout, a ride about. Oh dear. Right. Okay, I think I'm getting there by the looks of things. Seems like I am catching up. Oh, okay, hang on. No, there's so much to explore in Australia, though. I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's just such a huge country. So it's very difficult to see all of it. I've seen parts, but I wouldn't say that I've ever gotten that sort of far with any of it. So lots more to check out. But the parts that I have seen, I've always absolutely loved. It's, you know, it's very sort of special in a good way. Right, powering through, just getting a few more bits and bobs lined up here, smoothing over some of these sections, which is fab. I'll try and see where I get up to with everything. Okay, right. Shutters, I think, is the next bit. So I should be able to get these done quick. And then we can, and then we've got flower beds after that, which is really cute. And then I think that we should be finished up on bag number 3, which would be really cool. Right, what else is plenty to see and do in our backyard? Yeah, oh gosh, I know. There's yes, it's just sort of quite hard to even wrap our heads around it. Like for me, I just sort of go, I don't even know where I would start. Okay, fence pieces, which look like are going to get a slightly, you know, unique little build technique added onto them, which is kind of cool. Like this. So the fence piece is there, and then we pop the flower pieces in upside down so that we can create like a little flower box. Oops. As everything falls out of the flower box. Oh dear. Right. We'll do 2 of those, obviously 1 on each side. And then we'll see what we have left to pop into place. I think I've still got some exterior bits to do. Oops. And then we will be finished on bag number 3. Oh my gosh, 140. I think this stream might be going longer than 3 hours this week. Okay, right. This window? Yes, this window. Okay, so we have one little shutter. And then other stuff. Oh dear, that's not the most informative description, I don't think, for you guys that are watching. This one. And this one. So another little section that we then tuck in here. And Elle is saying, I ordered R2-D2 and some more Star Wars sets last night. Oh my gosh, that's really cool. There's some absolutely fantastic Star Wars sets out there, I think. Right. Oh, okay, no, this way. This way? Yes. Okay, on to the other little side. Yeah, I still really want the Ewok Village. I know that that's going to be virtually impossible to ever get hold of, but that's definitely a set that is on my wish list for sure. So, you know, you never know. Maybe one day I might be able to get my little paws on it, but yeah, there's definitely some fantastic sets and out there, and I think that, yeah, they do seem to put, I don't know, it does seem like Lego puts in some effort with the Star Wars sets, and then there does seem like sometimes there's not as much effort. So some of the sets look absolutely phenomenal and other sets just are a bit like, huh, really? So there's our other little window box with our ladybird, and it does appear that because the ladybird is a 1x1, we get a spare ladybird tile. Yes, and there's so many spare parts in that bag, including one of those beautiful like teacups. So that's super cool. So there we have the exterior all complete with the shutters and the window boxes and all of that gorgeousness on the outside. That's bag number 3 done. So let's... That's what they always do. So you sort of go, oh, now's the time to catch up on a few extra sets. And then it's just like, nope, start saving for the new ones. I was even thinking this week, I wonder whether or not I've got a chance to be able to get the winter holiday train. So every now and again on Bricklink, not on Brickset, on Bricklink, I do go in and check and see what's happening with that set. And so I sort of went, oh, can I do that now or not? It's like, nope, not yet. Okie dokie. Right. Now we're doing up the other little area, the interior, next little bit of the interior. Okay. I'll just quickly knoll all these parts. Which just means spreading them out. Right. Oh, and then, oh, yay. Lumberjack Josh, welcome in. It's so nice that you've got a day off and you're spending it with us. That's so cool. Welcome, welcome. I hope that you are enjoying your day off and you're getting lots of rest and chilling out and all of that sort of fun stuff. We're just building up Winnie the Pooh here. So I have literally just opened up bag number 4. So I am definitely not keeping up. I've spent far too much time chatting and laughing with everyone here, which is fine. I love that. So yes, we'll see how we go. Hopefully I will be able to finish this build all in one stream, because I think that that would be so cool to be able to do that. There's our little tea table, kitchen table, I guess, of some sort or another to pop in here. And then, oh, for now, resting. I'll have my first wrestling match tonight in over a year due to pandemic. Oh my gosh. Well, good luck. I'm sure that you'll be more than ready for it if you've been patiently waiting for a year. That sounds awesome. Right. We are going to pop in our map of the 100 Acre Wood. So a sticker, guys. So just hold your breaths for me. Wish me luck. Yeah. There we go. Fantastic. Love that sticker. I think I did really well with that one. So we can pop that in here above the teapot. So it's actually really nice to hear when people are getting back to sort of like their regular activities and everything, though, isn't it? And then everyone's saying hello to Lumberjack, which is really cool. Brickish and good luck. Yes, I'm sure that you'll do great. And I think that that's always sort of like I mean, I'm not really much of a sporty type of a person. That's not, you know, my realm. But again, I just sort of go, whatever you're passionate about and whatever you're interested in, I think is just like a really good thing. When people can sort of be like, yeah, this is my jam and this is what I enjoy doing. So it's always super cool to be talking to passionate people, no matter what they're sort of passionate about, I think. Right, I have most of the hall mirror sorted. Now, I do need to find, is it this piece? Yes, it's that piece, which is getting used as the umbrella stand. And then we do have like a little black umbrella. I don't know if I've gotten a black umbrella before. I do know that I have Hagrid's pink umbrella in the Harry Potter sets, but I can't remember if I've ever seen a black umbrella anywhere in my collection. Oh, another sticker. I seem to be doing quite well with stickers tonight. Oh, it's a little bit low, but that's okay. There we go. And then that actually covers up the back of the little headlight brick that we tucked in there earlier, which is kind of cool to see that happen. Press down enough? No. Right, that can go on the floor temporarily before I tidy up later, or maybe in the morning. It depends on when I finish building this. There we go. It's in. Right, hall mirror is in. Cool. Oh, Amy is saying, I'm happy that the shops are open now. Yeah, it is. It's nice to sort of get back to some of that sort of normality in our lives, I think. But again, I just sort of go, it's also, you know, part of just trying to do the right thing by other people and making sure that others are healthy too. So, yeah. And Tasman Bricks is saying, Lumberjack and I are mates. Don't know how that happened. No, that's awesome. I think it's one of those really cool things that happens, like in our little Lego community, is that we sort of end up being mates with random people from all over the world, which is, you know, definitely one of the things that I absolutely adore about building Lego. is just chatting to people and getting to know really cool people from all over the place that do enjoy all sorts of different things, but then we have that shared interest in Lego, which is super awesome. All right, let's get this door built. Got to try. Oh, it sounds like there is a motorbike outside. Could be Tasman, could be Brett, I don't know. No. Not yet. There's still a bit of travel to go before you guys get here. Oh. Right, door is almost done. Where's this little door handle and a door knocker? Right, let's go this way. Oh. And put that in to there. Right, that's the door. It looks really cute. 3 plates wide, deep. Okay, now both of these and this one I think are next. And then we need to have a little sign. It says ring also. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. Oh, he's so funny. Such an adorable, charming little bear. I could definitely just quite happily dress Pucky up in a red t-shirt and he would sort of look quite Winnie the Pooh-ish. Okay, that way. Yes. Right, the door is done. Oh, bless. There's absolutely no stereotypes there at all, is there, lumberjack with a beard? It's recognisable as one of the 7 wonders of the world. Oh, dear. That's brilliant. Right. Cool. Is that? Yes, that is correct. And okay. And oh no, speaking of shops, I'm thinking I'm going to be going to day shift, which means missing every stream. Oh no, Elle. That's no good. We will miss you, but no, that's probably better for you though, isn't it? Day shifts? Surely that's going to be much better for like sleep patterns and all of those sorts of things. So we'll have to just make an effort to chat more elsewhere. Oh no, lumberjack, no. It's going to take Taz a lifetime to grow a beard like lumberjack. But anyway, yes. Oh, I know. That's the thing, Amy. Like, I'm the same. I just have so many absolutely beautiful, fond memories of Winnie the Pooh and reading the books and all of that sort of stuff that, you know, it's just amazing. Right, and I did almost forget another whole section of the build once again. Once again is what happens. And oh yes, that's the plan. I'm getting old. Been on the 3rd shift for about 18 years. Yeah, go to day shift then, hon. If you've got a chance, just do that. Honestly, oh my gosh, it's oh bother. I know that's so Winnie the Pooh. Oh, I know. I actually think that that's also where my love of honey comes from as well, as Winnie the Pooh. And it's quite funny because when we were growing up, my brother had quite bad allergies and that type of stuff. So Mum was always quite sort of mindful of making sure that we had like quite healthy options in the house and all of that sort of stuff, which is cool, but not that fun when you're a kid. So it was always that whole thing that she would be like, oh, you can put honey on that instead. And it would be like, oh, gosh, really? And it was like, Winnie the Pooh loves it. And it's like, okay, yeah, that's fine. So growing up and whatever, it would be things like we would have Wheat Bix and honey with milk in the morning for breakfast and all this stuff, other random things. Crumpets with honey, that was also another big one that we would have. Right, and then then I have to stop, pause, think, wait for the entire chat to go silent. Where does this go? There. And here's the other one there. Yes, I think that's right. Right, yes. Oh. Ooh. Good. Jasmine Bricks is talking about having something to work towards and encouraging this level to grow. Yes. Sloth as well. Sesame Street, again, you know, that was something that I definitely grew up with too. I keep having another drink. Oh my gosh, your mum watched it with your brother when she was pregnant with you and you came out of the womb knowing the theme song. Oh, brilliant. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So awesome. And again, I just sort of think that, you know, Sesame Street, along with like Winnie the Pooh, has such like really nice like morals and themes and values to share with kids and everything. So I think that, you know, those sort of life lessons still hold true. And I think that that's why as adults, you know, we still all enjoy it and have such like positive memories and fondness towards it. Right, I'm doing my best to continue to power on. Maybe. Right. Okay. Is this right? Yes. Just pulling dog fur off the build as well in the hopes that it doesn't get trapped. Oh. Ooh. Right. Now. Oh, here, I'll show you where we're up to. You guys haven't seen this for a little bit. Yes, I forgot to show you where we're up to. So we've got the little roof on. There's a few more snot bricks in there. I have put the door in as well. And then in behind here, we have like the little mirror and the umbrella over this side, and then like the little kitchen table over that side. But I think it might also be the right time to close up the back so that we can do the next like little section. Oh, anyone heard of, is it Mr. Bean? Yes. I used to, I think that, oh my gosh, that came out a while ago. There's a lot of really fantastic British comedies that was really super popular here in Australia as well, and Mr. Bean was definitely one of them. I don't know whether or not that was as popular in the States. And Blackadder series better. Yeah, I never really watched Blackadder as much as what I did watch Mr. Bean. And then Mama Lego saying, I think Winnie is my favourite for this year. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I can never pick. I can never pick favourites. I'm terrible. But yeah, I definitely think that Winnie the Pooh has heaps of nostalgia associated with it. So which is fantastic. I think, you know, it's really nice to be able to recognise that. Yes, Faulty Towers is also another absolute classic as well, super popular. But I was really surprised when I found out it was only a year or so ago that there aren't actually that many episodes of Faulty Towers. I can't remember exactly how many episodes altogether, but, you know, it didn't have a huge number of episodes. But yeah, that was also my childhood as well. Especially in primary school, I remember watching Faulty Towers all the time. Well, whenever it was on the TV. Lumberjack's got a good point. Oh my gosh, no, Mother, we have 7 more months left. That could change. Oh, it was an animated children's show about a man visiting a costume shop and going on adventures. Ernie Kovac's show? Oh, okay, so Mr. Ben. Oh, okay. No, I haven't heard of that one, but there is a bit of an age difference, so I'm not sure. Ernie Kovac's show? I haven't heard of that one either, so I think it is sort of quite interesting though, when we think about like what happens internationally and all of that sort of thing as well, you know, what we sort of grew up with. Does this have any other bits in it? No. No. Oh, cool. Right. I've just added on this little branchy bit over here, which looks really cute. Come on, Dora. Thanks, Lumberjack. Only by about a decade. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm looking forward to Forks as well, definitely. And I think that Forks and Hedwig are going to look so gorgeous next to each other. So really looking forward to that. Right. Oh, Ernie Kovac's show was on BBC. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, it's probably just something that wasn't on my radar. I did grow up in country Western Australia, though, so while we did have some things, we didn't have probably as much as what other places had. Considering that when I was growing up, there were 2 TV stations. The Australian Broadcasting Corporation, the ABC, which is kind of like the BBC, I would say, but the Australian version. And and then GWN, which was the Golden West Network, which was just sort of basically our local version of a commercial TV station. But because there was only one TV station, it meant that they were sort of quite limited with what they could show, because there's only 24 hours in a day and there's one TV station. And then I think after time, it just ended up sort of being closer to one of the networks here in Australia than the others. And like a fine wine, we get better with age, yes. And then maybe not. We got all our British shows via PBS back then. Ernie Kovac's might have been BBC, yeah. I have heard, I've definitely heard the name Ernie Kovac's, but again, I don't know whether or not that's because I've heard of it from the UK or the US. But I trust you, Sloth. I'm sure that there was a British show. Maybe we can have a Google at some stage and figure that out. But yeah, it is really interesting though, I think, when we sort of start to figure out, like, you know, just sort of what speaks to our childhood and all of those sorts of things, I think is really, really cool. And I also think that it's really nice when there's certain shows or books or whatever that sort of cross generations as well. And I just sort of think that that's fantastic when we get to sort of enjoy you know, bonding over those sort of shared experiences. And then Ernie Kovacs was ahead of his time. He was a humorist, but also something of a surrealist. Yeah, sounds British. Funnily enough. Right. Oh gosh, my tummy is grumbling still. Okay, that goes on there. Then, okay. Oh, cute. Oops. Oops. I've gone the wrong direction. Yep. And then Tasman bricks. Oh, I thought you were Tasmania, but you're New South Wales. Cool. I'm in New South Wales, Adora. I hope you were well over in WA. You guys had some wild weather recently. Yeah, we had thunderstorms. It was pretty full on. Like, fortunately, like my little unit here is quite sort of cozy. So nothing too sort of dramatic in that sense, but yeah, thunder and the whole kit and caboodle. It was like Pucky normally is sort of fine with wild weather, but yeah, he didn't like that thunderstorm. So I was sort of like going, yeah, it's a pretty bad one in that case. So I had to shut the back door and everything and turn up the TV so he couldn't hear it as bad. And he still stood there looking out the back window going, what's going on? It's madness. So, yes. Oh, Ernie Kovac was an American back in the 50s and 60s. Oh, cool. Mama Lego has come to our rescue. Have I missed? Oh, yes, I have missed something. Oh, it was meant to go in under here. Oh. Right. Bag number 4 is finished. Oh, there's more dog fur on here. So that's where we're up to now. I almost forgot to put in the little printed plate. That's actually printed that says Mr. Sanders. And then we've got all the little build up around the roof and the connection in with the shrubs and all of that sort of thing as well. So it's starting to look like really organic and super cute. I do really like it when Lego does like the more organic sort of style of builds. And then Amy finds it interesting when you meet someone who never heard of things like TV and movies, Yeah, I know. It's sort of like one of those things where you can bond about so much and then it's sort of like, oh my gosh, that's a huge gap. So I think in Australia, I think monkey magic is one of the things that give you an indication of how old someone is and whether or not someone maybe grew up in the metro area or a country area. So it's pretty much everyone that I've met that's around my age bracket, a little bit older or a little bit younger, was obsessed with monkey magic, particularly in the country. There have been some city people that are around my age bracket that have sort of gone, what? What was that? It's just saying, okay, yeah, you don't know. In the same way that when I was growing up, we didn't have Humphrey Bear because Humphrey Bear wasn't on GWN. So again, that was a big tell as well. And then Bricksloth is saying he came on after Monty Python and Fawlty Towers, and I was supposed to be in bed, but I would hide behind the sofa for echo. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I love that. That's funny, the things that we do as small children. You get cyclones there too. Glad you're okay. Yeah, I think that they were a bit further north. So, yeah, all good, thankfully. Yeah, it's been a very strange start of the year, though. So, yeah, my mum and my stepdad, their property was near the big fires that we had earlier in the year as well. Fortunately, they're okay and their property and everything was okay as well, but some of their neighbours weren't so fortunate. But that also seems to be one of those things that is happening more and more frequently across our planet. So we've just got to look after each other and our lovely world. And then Monkey Magic was epic. Oh my gosh, I know. I actually have the Monkey Magic DVD box set, so I probably need to get that back out again. And that's why it's so funny that Lego now has like the Monkey Kid theme, which is also sort of based on the similar sort of fable or traditional tale or whatever you want to call it, fairy tale, that Monkey Kid is based on. Because whenever anyone's talking about the Monkey Kid and Pigsy's food truck and all of that, all I think about is Monkey Magic. And I'm pretty sure that also played in the UK as well. But probably well and truly before your time, Amy. I know that you're probably one of the younger people in the chat today. And then Brickish is saying, I love Monkey Magic too, yay. Yeah, it was definitely one of those things that when I was living in the UK and I found out that you guys also had Monkey Magic, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't feel as homesick now. Right, right, I'll show you this bit, but it is just a wide assortment of random pieces at this moment in time, but it's still nice for you guys to be able to keep up with the build. That's where I'm up to. Lol, I'm 37, question mark. Yeah, that's what happens when you start creeping up there, ill. Question mark goes behind every single time you mention your age. I'm 37? And then I'm 29 now. Well, I don't know whether, oh no, I don't know. I'm not very good at, let's not discuss ages. I'm not very good at figuring out people's ages. Yeah, the Monkey Kid sets remind me of Monkey Magic as well, yeah. 67? 43? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I think that was definitely one of the things that I found interesting about the Monkey Kid sets, was that connection in with Monkey Magic. And I know that, yeah, it was very much that part of that nostalgia as well. But it's also one of those things where I was just like, I can't afford to splurge on another theme. But it's been really nice because I think that a lot of the Monkey Kid sets have been some of the most popular sets that have been getting built on a lot of the other live streams and stuff. So I quite like that. I quite like being able to sit there and sort of watch other people and build and enjoy the sets. I think that that's really cool. Right, I'm trying to build and read because I do want to make sure that I finish building this tonight, but I don't know whether or not I'm going to get too tired. Right, okay. Right. I keep just saying right. That's not going to be very helpful for you guys. That's now the next little bit that we have built. Okay. And oh, okay. This and this. Now. Right. That's kind of cool. Okay. So this is like a little bit more of a curly tree-shaped section, I guess. My tummy is so grumbly at the moment. Oh dear. No, another one of these. Oops. It's going to be quite interesting as well. I was just thinking that if and when I get my act together and actually start streaming from the other room, if I ever end up with the wrong part in a set, I'll be right next to all my parts bins. So I should just be able to lean over and find the section that I need, which will be super awesome. I think that would be really cool. Brett. I'm 40 going on 16, going on 100. I don't think that you've ever spoken truer words, my friend. Oh dear. Oh, that's very relatable. Right. Okay, so that's where that little bit has ended up, and then it's sort of like all a bit patchwork on the back, and you know, a bit more up and down. Off to fantastic, Mama Lego. Thanks so much for stopping by, though. It's always lovely to have you in the chat and to catch up with what's going on in the Canadian Lego world a little bit. Enjoy the rest of your weekend as well, and everybody gets to say goodbye to Mama Lego now too, which is super cool. I've got, oh my gosh, there's a few. Shop teacher, I just turned 29 for the 20th time. Yeah, the 20th anniversary of your 29th birthday. I definitely had a few of those. Oh dear. That's the most iconic question now. Mama Lego, got to go off to get shopping for Lego? Oh, bless. Right. And then I really like these bracket pieces in the dark reddish brown with the two vertical brackets. So I haven't seen those before. I'm sure that they must have existed, but I've just not seen them in any sets in the past. So, do I need to do two of these? Oh, I do. Okay. Let's do that at the same time now. Oops. I'm glad that I just realised that now, even though I am, 5 steps into the build, but that's okay. It's better than being all the way over the other page and then realising that you need to do 2. And then, Tasman bricks. I was brought up to never ask the age of a lady. Yeah, I don't know why that is. It's definitely one of those historical things. But, you know, I also think that it sort of like speaks a lot to our society when, you know, women are so concerned about getting old, they have to feel like they need to lie about their age as well. And then Amy's saying, my cat is getting on my nerves. Your cat needs to fall asleep like Pucky has. He is literally still on the sofa snoring, which is so cute and gorgeous. And I know that a lot of you guys aren't probably going to care so much about this, but I did actually manage to trim Pucky's little toenails last night. I've only got 3 to go. So I was able to trim all but 3, which was just absolutely fantastic. And he also wasn't all that bothered by it, because normally he absolutely hates getting his toenails clipped. So that was a huge relief that my Pucky bear last night didn't seem that fussed. So it's like, jackpot. I felt like such a bad dog parent when I couldn't trim his little paws. But maybe he let me trim his paws because he didn't get a bath this weekend. So perhaps that was part of the trade-off. Right. Let's power on. One branch done. And let's get the other branch done. powering. And then, out of respect, but Jad said if I was asked, aim for mid-30s. His advice has served me well so far. It's all coming full circle, my friend. Yeah. I think that there's definitely like some societal norms in there as well. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that it is particularly common. Right, where am I going here? And powering forward, powering, trying to build, speed up and build, have a speed build moment. I can't imagine not finishing this with you guys tonight. But oh, that's so cute. He's sitting on my instructions, playing with the part, and he wants attention. Oh, bless. I know. What was it this afternoon? Oh, I can't even remember what I was doing this afternoon, and Pucky just literally stood there looking at me. And I was like, I don't know what you want. What do you want from me? Oh, I know. I think it's so hard not to have a little furry friend in your life. I honestly can't imagine it. But there have been times in my life where I haven't been able to have pets because I was renting or whatever. So, yeah, it happens. But I think that that's also why I appreciate having Pucky in my life even more. Right. Oh. Okay. Right. I think, is that one of the branches done? Yes. So that's one of the branches done. So let's just power on and get the next one sorted. And these are identical as well, which I'm a bit perplexed about because I would have assumed that they would have been like opposite. But I can also speak cat. A handy skill that has probably served you well. Amy saying, thanks, Elle, he's gone now. Cats are so fickle. So, yeah. It's just in that moment. Right. Okay. Right. Oh. Like that. Okay. And like that. So we have branches on like a little bit of a jaunty angle there. Just kind of cool. Right. Now, more. There's more to come. Oh, it actually scares people because I can meow too realistically. Oh my gosh. Yes, well, perhaps. I don't know. I don't know. I've never thought about whether or not I would be scared by a realistic sounding meow or not. I guess it depends in what context. So, radio. Cool. Still powering on. Huh. What? Oh, is that? Oh, I don't know. That picture's just confused me. Oh, okay, right, yep. Okay, cool. Right, yes, that picture did confuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. It's definitely one of those things where you go, oh, I haven't ever thought of whether or not that would be a scary thing or not. I don't know. I definitely think it's one of those things that probably would depend on the context. I'm sure that if I was hearing something meowing in my house, then I probably wouldn't automatically assume that it was a person. And possibly even to the point where if I knew that you could meow realistically, I still don't know whether or not I would automatically go, oh, yeah, that was you. Does that make sense? I don't know. Right. Let's put that together. Oh, yeah, there we go. I've had people realise it was, not realise it was you thinking they were hearing a cat somewhere. If I stream, of course, I'll demonstrate. Yes, please. Of course. That would be fantastic on your premiere live stream to hear cat impersonations. Oh, bless. Right, that's that. Now we need 2 of these. Found them. I definitely don't think that I'm very good at impersonating anything at all. So I don't really have an ear for it. So that's definitely not something that I would find particularly easy to be able to do. Okay. We are here. Oops. Yes, here. And then, well, that's how I broke the ice voice chatting with my BFF for the first time. My dog went nuts barking. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I could see that. I think that Pucky does that as well. If there's any sort of particular animal noises on the telly or whatever on the TV, Pucky does tend to get more excited. And sometimes I have to say to him, no, you've met these dogs before. We've watched this. I ended up watching like Batman Begins and The Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises during the week. I've seen them loads before, but it was sort of quite nice to watch those again. And is it at the end of The Dark Knight? Yeah, there was sort of dogs chasing down Batman and everything, and Pucky was just trying to get in on the action. It was just like, dude, no. Met these dogs before. You have no reason to be concerned over these dogs at all. So yeah, it's funny. It's funny how our little furry friends respond to different things. Okie dokies. Let's keep going. I think the other thing that I'm actually quite looking forward to in the other room is that I do have a slightly nicer chair to sit on as well. So hopefully my back won't get as sore. Okay, now more branches. Did you scare everyone else away? I don't know. I don't know what's happened. I don't know if I'm asking enough questions in the chat or not. It might just be me because I'm super focused on trying to power through. Oh, Sloth's here. Yay. Lumberjack is here looking for a part to try and finish a build, yes. I think sometimes that's what happens as well, isn't it? During streams and things, is that you sort of just get caught up in listening. So you just like get distracted and go off and do different bits and pieces, especially if you're building at the same time. It's really nice to have that feeling of building with people. And then, that's okay, Elle. It was just you and me for a little while. But everybody else is still here. Oh, okay, right. So now this is the next little bit that I built, which did confuse me loads, but I got there and I didn't, get too bamboozled. And now we just have to join this to that. So fingers crossed that everything lines up. It does, lines up beautifully. Yes, 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 yes. And then we add in more. Right. So exciting. And then, oh yeah, and Joe is even saying, yep, doing stuff in the background. Yeah. I think that is definitely the nice part of streaming, is finding out that other people might be building or mocking or doing a bit of tidying or faffing about or whatever is going on, having their lunch, dinner, hot chocolate, which is now turned into a cold chocolate. Sloth is saying, went out to check the mail. Apparently ordered a lot of 20 modified plates from Kazakhstan last year that just arrived. Cool. That's a surprise. I must admit, last year I did order some parts from Asia and they did take about 2 or 3 months to arrive as well. But the seller was so sweet and just sort of said, look, it's going to take a while. It's okay if you wanted to cancel the order or not. So, yeah. And then occasionally, Brett has Miss Bricks of Fun woodshop teacher do live group streams so you can have multiple people building or sorting all at the same time. Yes. Oh, of course, along with yourself. Just here enjoying the stream. Yay. Sorting as always. I have no memory of any Kazakhstan purchase, but here it is. Surprise! Hopefully they've sent it to the right place with the right order. Radio, there we go. Right, so here is that attached to this. So it has all sort of started to come together. So exciting. And I've still got, a few little parts left. Okay, so where am I putting this? Okay, cool, right. So more parts getting attached in. Where is Kazakhstan? I don't even know. By Russia? Yeah, I think so. I think it's sort of over in that realm. But I don't want to show off my geographical ignorance. Yeah, it is. It's looking really cool. Definitely feels like it's taking shape. Right, it looks like we've got another bit to add in. So I'm assuming that this little this round plate is going to get attached to the little bit on top. I don't know. See, forgetful names. Oh, bordered by China. There we go. Lumberjack Josh is all over it. I try to teach lumberjack some Aussie slang. Oh, it's one of those things though, because I don't ever think of something as being slang until it comes out of my mouth and people are like going, what? And quite often a lot of the slang seems to be just the quirky way we say words, like uni and telly and servo and all of that sort of stuff. I find is sort of like the bit that tends to be a bit quirky. And then I do also find that there are some things that are different from East and West as well. I must admit, I have found that. And then Sloth saying decent with world history, but world geography, no. Yeah. I'm not great with either, to be honest. I'm okay with it, but not great. Okie dokies. So this goes there. And then I need this one to do the same. Not many parts left for this bag, and then we'll be back onto bag number 6, which is kind of cool. So let's see, 2.5 hours. So I think I should be able to get bag number 6 done by the 3-hour mark, maybe. And then it will just be powering on with bag number whatever is left. 7. Yeah, I'm trying to think, like, I don't know. I think the thing that usually surprises a lot of people about like Aussie slang is more about the wilderness. It's probably the bit that tends to be more confronting for people. You know, when we just casually talk about snakes and spiders and all things that swim in our oceans and everything, I think that's the bit that more people seem to get concerned about. Which is sort of like one of those funny little Australian things where we sort of go, oh, are other people concerned about that stuff? Oops. Right, we are done. All the parts are done. So I've just got to attach this bit and then we're on to bag number 6. Woohoo! Right, so this is the little curvy bit that I have just put together. Let's turn the page over and see how this gets attached. So this goes in here. Cool. Is that right? Yes. Fantabulous. Right, let's just shut this bit again. Let's lift up this bit again. So there we have tree branches. Yay! Oh my gosh. Yeah. Red Dog. Yeah. One of my favourite films. Yeah, it's so beautiful. Yeah, filmed up in the northwest in the 70s. It has such an iconic Australian soundtrack to it. And yeah, just absolutely heartbreakingly sad. Particularly because of, you know, it just so beautifully depicted the unconditional love that we get from our little furry friends. Yeah, so gorgeous. And it looks like we've got another one of those little honey pots in here. That's 3 so far. Yes. Right. Small parts. Another bag of small parts. Oh, it looks like we're doing roof work now. Tiling. Okie dokies. Oh. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Woodshop teacher. I may be going to try out a stream tomorrow. I'm going to test if I can include a build camp. Yes, please. Oh my gosh. Great movie, but sad though. Yes. Lumberjack sounds interesting. We'll definitely pop on if I'm free. Yes. We'll have to see. Yeah, I'll have a look. If you're on when I'm up and about, Woodshop teacher, then I'll definitely check out your stream, of course. If not, I will try to pop it on later. Because I know that sometimes I can't always predict the international stuff. I have zero interest in really compelling sad movies. Yeah. I think the thing with Red Dog, though, is I think with a lot of, with a lot of the films and TV and whatever I enjoy, is that I do enjoy things that don't necessarily stick to one genre. So I do think that for me, I quite like things that Well, like, I mean, if something is meant to be like, you know, a cartoon or whatever, then I just sort of go, if it does a good job at being that, then cool. In the same way that, you know, like the Avenger movies and that type of stuff, if you want to watch a superhero movie, then they're done really well. Like, just be good at your thing. But quite often the movies that I find, or films or whatever, TV shows that I find most enjoyable are the ones that show a bit more dynamic of human range. So I don't think that, you know, it's realistic to say that everyone lives a comedic life or everyone lives a particularly heartfelt life. Is that there's usually like more range throughout that. And for me, I do think that a lot of the time with, not all, but certainly a significant number of Australian films, is that then they do usually depict funny things as well as sad things. And that's definitely the thing with Red Dog. And the other thing with Red Dog is that it is actually based on a true story, which it did actually happen in the 1970s, in the early 1970s, in one of the mining towns up in the northwest of Western Australia. This town sort of had a a dog that they looked after, and he was sort of like communal. He just hung out with everyone, and different people sort of found solace in being able to hang out and have a chat to this gorgeous red Kelpie. And then when he passed away, the town actually got together in order to be able to, have I done this right? This looks really much taller than theirs. Oh no, I've added in one too many little doodaddles. Oopsies. That's better. Okay. That's better. And then the town got together and actually built a statue in honor of this dog. And the statue is still actually up north. And I think it was just one of those things where it was just sort of quite funny that instead of a town coming together and, you know, putting up a monument of an explorer or a politician or whatever, they got together and they put up a statue for this dog that they all sort of seemed to, you know, find joy in. And obviously part of the movie was a little bit more of a dramatisation of some of what happened. But of course, I think one of the tricky things about being, you know, living with a little pet and a furry friend is that quite often they have a shorter lifespan than what we do. So, yeah, it's sort of like one of those stories. But yeah, a very, very beautiful movie. But yes, particularly sad. I actually watched it in the movie theatre and I was in tears in the cinema. And then I also have that on DVD as well. So I'm not saying up to be miserable. I can be miserable on my own, yeah. It's sort of heartwarming, though, Red Dog, the film. If you like animals, then it's probably a beautiful thing. Oh, I have just bought a new computer with a better processor. Should be able to pull it off. Oh, how exciting. Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, rather watch something boring, predictable, but with great cinematography. That's fair too. I think that it's definitely good when we sort of know ourselves enough to know what we'd sort of like and enjoy. And then haven't seen a real movie for quite some time. Just been streaming a number of anime series. Oh, cool. I got very bamboozled by that word there, Days. But luckily I was able to decipher that, which wasn't really all that complex to decipher, to be honest. Oh dear. I think anime is definitely something that I would like to explore a bit more as well. It does look like it's got some beautiful artwork in it. So I think that would be really worthwhile to sort of check out a bit more. And it is sort of quite funny. I have actually, I do follow some like sculpting channels on YouTube where they do sculptures and stuff. One of them does more characters, and one of the other channels that I'm thinking of off the top of my head does more like buildings and that type of thing. And a lot of the buildings that this sculpture actually creates are from Studio Ghibli and that sort of anime side of things as well, which sort of looks absolutely amazing. And particularly with that YouTube channel, he does a lot of his sculptures are made from recycled and sort of secondhand parts. So he sort of keeps all these random bits and pieces that would normally go into the rubbish. And if he finds an interesting sort of shaped carton or something at the supermarket, he's like, I then had to have 24 eggs so I could get this plastic container that the eggs came in. Oh, the castle, yeah. That's a really, really popular film as well. And then the lawyer, Dennis Donato, was my favourite when he was swearing at the air conditioner. Yeah. Which is something that I think every single Australian has ever done during a heat wave. Swear at the air conditioner. And then I really like art documentaries. Yeah, me too. I think that that's really cool as well. I definitely watch quite a few of those on YouTube as well, and there's some really interesting ones too. And again, even historical documentaries as well, I've watched a bit more of on YouTube too. Even though I'm not really that much of a history buff, I tend to be quite scatterbrained. I tend to be really forgetful when it comes to dates and what's going on in the world and all of that sort of thing. So I'm not the best person to be trying to recall history accurately. Okay. Oh, a little box of poo sticks. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Oh my gosh. And then on the back of the box, we've got CR, which I'm assuming is Christopher Robin. Oh, it's so adorable. Yeah, there's some fantastic stuff. I was watching a documentary more recently about the history of, well, the recent history of dukes in the UK, because apparently there aren't that many dukes left in the UK, and possibly once all the dukes sort of, and a dukedom can only be passed down to a male heir. So once all these dukes sort of pass on, and if they don't have a male heir, then that's going to be like the extinction of dukedoms. Well, that's one possibility that they were talking about, which was kind of cool. That was all about the UK sort of side of things. But that's a very good sticker with poo sticks written on it. That's a really wonky sticker with CR written on it. So make of that what you will. But that's the first wonky sticker that I've done tonight. And I did try and reapply it twice, but it's just not happening. And then, yeah, me too, Brick Sloth. That's definitely more of my thing, is that I tend to remember more of the storylines than of the specific dates and everything. So, yeah. Dukedoms? Yeah, I don't know. Histories of being a duke? I don't know what it's called. Clearly I'm not that far up the food chain. And then I enjoy ones about people stories like Life Animated, The Wolfpack and Twinsters. Ah, cool. Yes. Yeah, I think, again, yeah, I think that that's also very sort of true, is that I do prefer I do prefer the stories that tend to focus more on like life. And then, definitely. Britain runs much more to earls than dukes. I think I read. It's not a common title. No, and that was I think that was also part of what they were talking about, is that it's very uncommon to be a duke anymore. So they were sort of saying that I think that there was only a handful. And apparently when Tony Blair was in charge of the UK, was that he was then also able to remove most of the dukes from out of Parliament as well. Look, I don't know enough about UK politicians and that type of stuff, but it was sort of like it came on randomly because I pressed play on one documentary and then I got caught up sorting out all my Lego stuff. So a few documentaries just played. And admittedly, I wasn't paying a lot of attention to it, but I was just sort of like going, oh, this is kind of interesting to hear a bit more about British history. And yeah, I just sort of found it quite interesting when they were sort of talking about the fact that, yeah, being a duke is sort of on the way out, which is, you know, again, just part of life and changing with the times and all of that sort of thing. But yeah, interesting. Yes, the Duke of Earl. Yeah, I don't know. That's a bigger question for a more intelligent person than me. I'll give you the red hot tip. Oh dear. Right. Oh gosh, I'm getting all my tiles muddled up now because I'm getting too carried away with talking about dukes and earls. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think that I don't know how realistic it would be for anyone now to be named a duke. So I think that the only dukes that are currently left are dukes that have got their title through blood. So if they're the child of a duke, if they're a son of a duke, then they get to become a duke themselves when their dad passes on. That was the gist of what I could understand from the documentary. King Ralph, an epic movie. Yes. Oh, I haven't heard of it, haven't seen it, don't know anything about it. But let us know a bit more of a gist of it. But yeah, I do quite like watching more of that sort of historical stuff, particularly when the storylines are really interesting and compelling. Right. There's the tiles on my roof so far. So hopefully I might be able to power through. Oh, am I powering through this bag a bit quicker? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. Right. And then Amy is saying, oh, The King's Speech, yes, that's a fantastic movie as well. I just think it's really interesting to sort of go through some of that. I must admit that I'm not as drawn to like more modern history, but I do quite like the Tudor era seems to be like where I tend to find a lot of interest is like before and after King Henry VIII. I don't know what it is about that period, but I just find all of that really fascinating. So yeah, that's sort of like my era. Elvis, that's brilliant. I like the historic movie of Star Wars. It happened a long, long time ago. Oh, bless, yes. Love it. Love it, love it. Definitely, that counts. Where are we going? Here and here. Does this? Oh, yeah. There's some people enjoying their Saturday night outside. That's kind of cool. And then King Ralph is an early John Goodman movie where he finds out he has ties to the British royal family. British is saying, oh, galaxy far, far away. Brilliant. Right. What am I doing? Okay. Next bit. Oh gosh. They are getting a bit carried away outside. But they haven't woken Pucky up. then I should check out Six Wives with Lucy Worsley. Oh, yes, please. Am I? No. Wrong part. This is what happens when it starts to get a little bit later. Right. Yes. Yeah, one of the shows that I quite like watching on YouTube is Dr. Cat. I don't think that that's the name of her YouTube channel though, but she sort of does lots of like historical breakdowns, and she actually studied history at uni and all of that sort of stuff, and back in the before times did like historical reenactments and whatever. And I think that it's really interesting to hear those like little snippets of history. Is that correct? Yes. Right. Now this goes in this way. Oh. Uh-oh. You in? Yes. First, oops, I'm losing poo sticks. Uh-oh. There's my first tile roof section. Yay. Then in a galaxy far, far. Now we learn geography as well as astronomy. Yes, exactly. We're an educational channel. I must admit that watching your video on how you were constructing your live stream, I was just saying, I've got to improve my carpentry skills. Oh, dear. I had 6 wives until they found out about each other, but oh dear. I don't know whether or not anyone would want 6 wives or 6 husbands. But from what I can gather, usually one is enough. And then, right. Or is that might just be more my interpretation of relationships. Oh my gosh. Speaking volumes about myself. Righty-o. And more tiles. So other chimney. Oh, yes, we might be doing a chimney there. Other roof section. Okay, let's see. We've got 5 minutes. I don't think I'm going to get this done in 5 minutes. Won't be too far over the 3-hour mark. And then hopefully bag 7 looks like it's a lot of foliage, which is either going to be a blessing or a curse. I don't know. Okay, that. Okay, yep. I need 2 more of these ones. Building the Lego table. I enjoyed the parts where I could drink, which is let's build the most, yes. Admittedly, I was thinking to myself, I could really do with a small help of myself when trying to construct various elements of my Lego carpentry needs and requirements. Which I also thought to myself, I can't ever show in too much detail because I'm sure that I would fail carpentry class. Admittedly, I am probably using, well, not probably, but admittedly, I am using all the wrong tools for all the wrong purposes. So that's part of the challenge. Yeah, Pucky is still sound asleep, snoring on the sofa. He's living his best life because he's got the comfy bit of the sofa that he usually doesn't get if I'm lying there with him. So I think he loves Saturdays for that very reason. He's just like, I get to take over. And then Lumberjack is saying my wife is all about her Lego foliage and greenery. Yes, it's very important. I must admit that I do like adding on quite a lot of flowers and greenery to all my builds. Have to do a second table wood shop and have Splinter help you and figure out shipping to the US. Oh dear. That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? It's that we just need carpentry support for Lego tables. This way. Right, almost there, gang. Hopefully I can continue to power through. And then one more bag. Right, upside down this way. Then we put in this bit. Just talking to myself while I build. Okay, yes. Then okay. So okay, yes, that's right. Just took me a while. That was a wild process. What was going on there? Oh my gosh. Right. No, I'm on it. I'm on it again, guys. It's all good. Then that. Oh, and then this bit. Right. If you pay my plane ticket, Silas, we'll be happy to come help. Yes. We'll start saving. Oops. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that right? Okay. Right. And then do right that there. Now plants. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes. Bag number 7 is just all foliage. Oh, sometimes that's the only way I can have an intelligent conversation. I just hate it when I argue with myself and lose. Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, I know. Yes. I do spend quite a lot of time talking to myself. I'm not going to deny it. It's one of those things. It happens. It definitely happens. Right, and another leaf here. And then I've just got to do the chimney. And I think that's bag 6 done, which is cool. Let's just turn that way. Okay, right. Now I need one of these. No, this bit. And then, okay. Right. Oh my gosh, tummy is just so grumbly at the moment. Dear. Righty-o. And chimney is done. Let's hook that in. That. Like that. Like that. Look, that's going to have to do for tonight. I think it's on a very jaunty angle, but there we go. There's the roof. Yay! It's sort of a bit. Well, maybe that's not clicked in properly. Oops. The whole thing comes crashing down around my ears. Oh no, there we go. That's it. It's just a little bit wobbly on that corner because it's not Oh yeah, that's better. Cool. Get the sausage rolls ready. Yes, I know. It's almost time to celebrate. Right, I am going to have a bit more of my hot chocolate. Which is no longer a hot chocolate. And a lot of the chocolate powder has sunk to the bottom of the cup, but that's okay. Right, foliage time. 304. That's not too bad to be starting bag number 7, I don't think. Right. Now, oh, another one of those honey pots, and we've got a couple of beehives, which is kind of cool. And we've got a book. So let's put that all to one side. And then lots of these little coral pieces in that bright green colour. Okay. I'm not going to know, because you know that I don't do that. But I am just going to move some of these parts around to make it potentially slightly faster to access the bits that I need. Might not work. We will give it a good go. Right. Now, the first thing that I have to do is put together a book. I will put the book together, but I'm not going to put the stickers on because it's the middle of the night here. And considering how wonky my last sticker went, I think I'm just going to I think I'm just going to give that whole stickering situation a miss. Right, book. Oh dear. Right, so just one of those simple little books, and it does have a little white 1x2 in there, and the front of the book is the brown sticker, and then the inside page of the book is Winnie the Pooh holding onto his red balloon. Famous last words. That looks called crash. I know. It's always the word. Okay. Right. Hot chocolate done. Book. Sort of done. Okay, right. Honey pots, hives, honey doodaddles. I don't know. Right, 2 of these. 1, 2. I love those. Oh, yes, I love those coral pieces. Really want to see those in brown for branches. I agree, yes, that would look amazing. Some right, well, this is actually quite a cute little build for these little beehives. So we've got one of those pieces with a Technic pin inside, a yellow minifig head attached to that, and an extra little flower. And then you pop the beehive piece on top, which is really super cute. And then we do actually have these, oops. Oh, these little clear clips with the little bee tile. The bee thing. You know that thing. Oh, dearie me. Right. Okay, cool. And the bees need to be flying up the other way. Okay, I might... if I've got any particularly wonky bees, I might sort of straighten them up tomorrow, but I think that a little bit of flight variation is acceptable. So I've just got to do 8 of these little bees to go around the little honey hives. And then we've added in one of those little lollipops on the top, and that's the actual bit that will stick to it. And then we've got the little 4 little bees that fly around the outside of the little honey hive. Buzz. Exactly. Oh my gosh. We're coming out with all the fantastic Winnie the Pooh quotes tonight. Oh, bother. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Right. I'm particularly happy that we've got another honey pot as well. I think that's 4 of those honey pots as well, which is kind of cool. And I think that because these bees are a 1 by 1, I think that we might, oh gosh, that's really crooked. Okay. That that bee is just taking vertical flight. I'm sorry, guys. I got very distracted then, and just yeah, I'll have again. That's another thing that I'll have to fix tomorrow. That and that 1 by 2 plate. I'm going to have to try and remember to do that. Otherwise, that will bother me. Buzz, buzz, buzz. And then another honey hive in there. Oops. Make you a little bit more. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm going, oh gosh, okay. 6. I need 6 of these. Right. Okay, I'm going to do a Lemaniac and space all these out. I think that's normally what he does. Right. Everyone's still just busy doing their thing by the looks of things in the chat. Sounds of things, well, I guess sort of. So I've got to do 6 of these branch pieces next, which I think that that's probably going to be a lot of this build done once all this gets put together. Well, it looks like there might still be a few like little bits, but that's going to be the bulk of it. And so I'm assuming that that's going to go on each of the branches that we put together earlier. So that's an easy assumption to make there, I guess. Right. Cool. Another couple to go. Ah, and of course the last one. The last one fails me. Fails me. Right. Okay, so there's those, and then we need to do these up this way. And we need to do 2 of the lime leaves and 1 of the green, all in the same sort of direction. And oh no, hang on. Let's do these like little clips first. Clip those to each of these. I do actually really like these like little 1 by 1 clips with the round bit on the end. They are super handy for doing trees and plants and all of that type of thing. Really simple because it gives you more of an opportunity to like clip things onto them, but also to create a few more like unusual sort of shapes and angles and stuff, which I think helps with having trees look a little bit more organic when you can just sort of start to get a little bit of that sort of curve happening on the leaves and the branches and all of those sorts of things, and not so horizontal and vertical. Not that there's anything wrong with the trees looking like that, but particularly if you're looking down on your Lego city. But I think that when you get eye line and all you see is tree branches sort of like horizontally stacked on top of each other, that's not super realistic. But admittedly, it's just up to us as to how we want our cities to look. Because I've got mermaids in my Lego city, which is definitely not realistic. Oh, Pink Gamer. Hello, when did you pop in? I have been streaming for over 3 hours, so I have gotten a little bit rambly, but it's lovely to have you here. So I'm just finishing up the Winnie the Pooh tree, but I'm just doing all the foliage at this moment in time. So I'm assuming that these go on to here. Is that correct? Yeah, I think so. Cool. Right, I think I've got it sussed. And we've got a few people saying hello to Pink Gamer, which is nice. Nice that you've decided to join us on our live stream. We've got lots of nice people saying hello. Righty-o. I will try and get, oops. I'll try and get one of these done and then show you guys what that looks like. And then we'll see where we go from there. Oh, just finished your dinner. Oh, yum. Yeah, what's going on for me? Yes, it's 11:15. So I did have my dinner quite a long time ago. But of course, I usually get really hungry whenever I'm streaming, which is sort of like a bit of those strange sort of situations. Oh, now we're going to want to know what you had for dinner. If anyone's interested. Yeah, we're all interested. That's why we're asking you what you had for dinner. What's going on with you, Joe? Tell us about your life. Let us know. Right. I don't know if I need to. Have I? Oh, I've pivoted this. Maybe I need to go that way. Is that right? That side and that side. Oh, no, that way. Okay, cool. I think I've gotten that even now. Yay, branches. Oops, which way do I need to do? Pivot that way. Okay, so let's then attach this to here. Like that. I think it goes on sort of like that. So, right, 5 more to go. It won't take me long at all. Probably will. Oh, cool. Mocky Cookie is Vegemite on toast. I saw her eat it. Oh my gosh, no. I don't think that Joe would want Vegemite on toast. That's definitely more an Aussie thing than a British thing. Lasagna chips as in fat fries. Oh my gosh, yum. I've been obsessed with fat fries lately. They're the best. And some veggies. Oh, cool. Yum. Oh, I'm about to start making dinner. Oh, that sounds exciting. Just took the laptop with me to the kitchen so you can still listen. Oh, thank you, woodshop teacher. That's so kind. It was beautiful. Joe says, oh, sounds delicious. Yeah, I didn't think that Vegemite would be your thing, Joe. It's definitely a bit more Australian specific, I think. And yes, I do enjoy my Vegemite. I don't know. I think it was quite funny. What was I watching the other day? I think I might have been rewatching one of Jenna Marble's old videos or something, and in it she mentioned something about Australia and Vegemite, and she sort of said, what is Vegemite used for? And we're just like, it's great for everything. You can eat it, you can make gravy out of it, you can clean your pots and pans with it. You can remove lime scale with it. And she was just like, what? Why would you be eating something that can also be used as a cleaner? It's like, I don't know. It's handy. Multi-purpose. So yeah, not that I've ever tried to clean anything with Vegemite. I don't know. Yeah, similar to Marmite. Yeah, it's definitely in that sort of mighty type family. Vegemite, Marmite, and Promite are the three mites that I know of. I don't know if I've missed any in there, but yeah, definitely in and amongst those. I don't mind Marmite. I did have that a couple of times in the UK, but yeah, Promite is actually my favourite, which is very unusual for an Aussie. I think Promite is much more of a Kiwi thing, but I guess that's what having a Kiwi father does to you. But I will definitely have Vegemite and Marmite. You know, none of them really bother me. Amy's finished her builds. Yay! I'm still going, Amy. I'm behind. I've been left behind. I've been talking too much. British saying that's a definite ooh. No, it's finding the right quantity. Cool. Right, that's my first 3 branches, and I've just lost a flower out of my flower bed. Oops, next 3 to go. What about termites? I don't know. Must have. Oops, Lumberjack has said, I must have a generic brand called Amatchmite. Oh, no. Yes, Amy, let us know what you've been building. Have you told us today what you were building? Or did we get distracted by talking about all the new sets that we've been able to see getting released? Which is very exciting. I think the hardest part about seeing all the new sets being released, though, is then having to wait for them. Oh, dear. And compiling our wish lists. Right, I've got, 3 more to go. Okay. Ugh. More leaves. More leaves. But it does look like there's a few other things that I've got to build at the end of this as well. So we shall see. Oops. Shall see. Oh my gosh, my tummy is so grumbling at the moment. Right, more water perhaps. Oh, Pucky has moved again. He's rotating around the sofa, sprawling out. Oh, there's a thought. That does various substances help increase beard length or not? We shall have to undertake a study. It's all my talk about honey. Oh yeah, I know. And what's quite exciting is that I did get crumpets in my food shop the other day, so I might need to have a midnight snack before going to bed and have some crumpets and honey. Oh dear. Jar of honey, yes, I know. And then Taz is going to need it more than Lumberjack if it's talking about beard. Oh my gosh, Amy, yes, that's right. Oh my gosh, I'm so forgetful. That's terrible of me. Yes. Bowbatten's carriage and one of the seaside sets. I can't believe that I forgot that. Oh dear. Yes, you can tell that it was definitely getting later in the day for me. Oh, next little branch goes in, which is cute. Got a bit more to go. Almost done though. Oh, yes. Powering through. Oh, 3.5 hours. Oh, I don't think that I'm going to make it 3.5 hours. Might be a little bit past that as well, but that's okay. It's always nice hanging out with you guys and chatting and building. Trumpets? Shots fired? Oh dear. Right, my last 4 branches to go. And I will probably faff with the tree branches as well, no doubt, tomorrow to get them to look the best they can look. I can already see that that's going to be better like that. Right. No, it's got to stop doing that. Oh! Did everyone wish Taz a happy day of remembrance for your birth yesterday? No, because Taz didn't tell us that it was a particular celebration occurring yesterday at all. So that's so wonderful, Taz. That's awesome. I think it's always really nice to do something special for ourselves on those occasions. It doesn't always need to be a big thing. But yeah, I think it's always really nice to be able to sort of, yeah, celebrate and all that sort of stuff. Oh, and anything to help change this stubble to a beard there, Lumberjack. Oh dear. Oh, by the way, you never told me which Hogwarts house I'm in. Need to know to put the right poster on the wall. Ravenclaw. Yes, I'm a Ravenclaw. So I do believe, Woodshop teacher, you told us that you're a Hufflepuff. So I did remember that because I don't have very many Hufflepuffs in my life, but I've never met a Hufflepuff that I don't like. So last of tree branches to go on to Winnie the Pooh's house, Pooh Corner. Let's pop that like that, I think looks good. Yay! Right, I don't know how to pick this up without, but there, that's looking so cool. I really, there's a bit of a gap over here though, which I don't like. Yeah, so I will do a little bit more faffing on that. That's okay. Yeah, of course that's okay. It's awesome. Right, now a few more things. What's going on? And then, oh, you don't know what house you're in. Well, you can either, well, like, I mean, you can go the sort of route of, you can, obviously people can, you know, ask the sorting hat to be placed in a particular house, which is, you know, more than acceptable to do. Or you can go on to, it was the Pottermore website, I don't know whether or not it's called that anymore, and actually take a quiz. I think that there are a few other places where you can take Hogwarts sorting quizzes as well. And then that will actually tell you what house you're in. So I did end up doing all the Pottermore quizzes when I had the chance. So I even know what wand I'm supposed to have. Not that I can ever remember what type of wand I'm meant to have, but yeah, I do have it written down somewhere or another in case I ever need to get myself a wand. And then my Patronus is also a squirrel, which I think is hilarious. I was a bit taken aback when I first saw that my Patronus was a squirrel. But the more that I thought about it, the more that I realised how accurate that was, unfortunately. So, yeah. And then it all sort of kind of ended up making quite a bit of sense to me as well, because I was just sort of like, oh yeah, I've always had a bit of an affinity for squirrels. And squirrels are quite easily distracted. It's just like, yeah, that sounds about right. And it did make me feel slightly better because I think Luna Lovegood's Patronus is a rabbit, I think. And I was sort of like going, oh yeah, I can get behind having a squirrel if Luna has a rabbit. That kind of makes sense too. So yes, it is sort of quite interesting to have a bit of a sorting situation. But a lot of the people that I know are Gryffindors. I do have a few Ravenclaws in my life, and a very small amount of Hufflepuffs. Okay, right. Where to next? Okay, I've got to do. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, is this meant to be a snail? Don't know. Oh dear. The hardest thing that I've done all night is to try and get cherry stems into a starch. Oh, dearie me, that's terrible. Uh-oh. Right, I think that is, it's meant to be like a little snail. Okay. Almost there, gang. We are almost there. I've just got to build a little fireplace and some mushrooms and something else, some other random little item out the front here. Mushrooms, which look very, very sweet. Oh. And what are you laughing about now, Joe? Oh dear, yeah, that's okay. Right, I've got to build a log, and then we're done, I think. So, and it was also quite funny because shortly after I found out that I was in that my Patronus was a squirrel, I did actually come across. I had Googled squirrels, of course, because what else would a squirrel do? So I go, what are squirrels like? Let's have a look. So I Googled squirrels, and I came across this book where there's guy who obviously lives in an area, a region, whatever, where you can actually have squirrels. We don't really have squirrels in Australia. They're not that common. We've got all other sorts of creatures instead. And this guy had taken photos of squirrels when it looked like they were dancing. And so he compiled this book of photos of squirrels mid-dance. And I'm sure that some of you probably have seen his photos on like the interwebs. But not knowing that they were his photos of like squirrels doing like performances. Oh, you and your snail. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my gosh, Darren and Coralie, you're still up. Yes, definitely go and get some sleep, my friends. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with us. It's always lovely to have you in the chat. And about there we go. It looks like, is that that is the last of it. Yay! There we go. Right, where can I pop this? Let's move this over here. Can we fit this in? Yes. Cool. All in the one frame. Just there we go. Yay. So there is Pooh Corner. So I do have the little log out the front, which they sit on, a couple more honey pots, a little fire. The mushrooms are over here. Oh, my random snail. Is it a snail? I don't know, some sort of an insect. Cool. So there we have it. And then if we spin little Pooh Corner around, we can then open her up. Whoop. Oh, that way. this way, the opposite way. And there's the little build on the outside, on the inside. Close that back up again. Very, very cute build. Very, like, it's not that big, as in, like, it doesn't actually take up much room, which is fine. You know, that's handy. Especially when we've got, like, loads of characters and stuff. But a really lovely build, like lots of different stuff in here. I loved the way that they put the tree together. I liked the fact that we had branches that were sort of a bit more bent out, and the round plate on the top that sort of fit in on a slightly different angle. And the way that they've done the leaves and the branches, I think, is super, super awesome. I absolutely really loved that. I think that was really cute. And then we've only got like the one little side build which has the sign pointing to the 100-acre wood. Obviously we've got Pooh Bear, Piglet, Tigger, Rabbit, who can't stand up because they've got carrot issues. Can just maybe use your carrot as like a walking stick. And lovely little Eeyore. And pop Eeyore over here for you guys to see. Oh, but we don't want to put Eeyore by himself. Let's pop Rabbit over there as well. I think Rabbit and Eeyore would get along quite well. Well, I don't know. Rabbit seems to have a few anxiety issues. Rabbit's drunk. Yeah, he had too much carrot wine. Am I the only one feeling like a toddler? I know. It's so cute. It's a really, really adorable like build. You can see, again, not like super tall. So for me, I will double check, but I think that this would probably fit into a bookshelf quite easily, which is really cool. But yeah, like just a really cute build. And you can see tonight it took 3.5 hours, but that's with lots of chatting and talking to you guys and hanging out and everything. Again, I really like the instruction booklet. I think it was really sweet that they've used like a lot of the artwork through it. It's nice that the pages are on blue and not black, thankfully. Yeah, and I will actually go through and have a bit of a read of all of this at the beginning, because even all of this sort of stuff looks really like nicely designed and beautifully put together. So yeah, and then just like really cute like little details of like the bees around the beehives and like the little umbrella stand and so many honey pots and the little container with the poo sticks in them and stuff, the map of the 100-acre wood and all of those sorts of things. I just sort of went, it's fantastic, like really, really cute. It does look nice, a bit expensive, yeah. Again, a set that I was happy to get for myself, but you know, I think that we've all got to make our choices. Great build and a fun stream. Thanks, Tasman Bricks. It's really nice that you stopped by and popped in and hung out with me and the gang and Brett and everyone. Yes, oh my gosh, yes, get some sleep. That's awesome. We should be wrapping up soon as well, because it is even getting quite late for me. And I am highly likely that I could just sit here and chat to you guys for hours and hours, but I probably also need to get some sleep too. But yeah, a really cute build. Again, Elle, I just sort of go, I think that that's like, this is what I say all the time. We can't buy all the Lego that we want all the time. Like, that's not a possibility for so many of us. But I do think that it is one of the nicest things is to be able to enjoy Lego sets through others. So hopefully hanging out with me and everyone in the stream tonight, it feels like you've been a part of the build process. So hopefully you can just enjoy the Pooh Bear set vicariously through me. You can just pretend that you've been sat here next to me the whole time. Bye, Tasman Bricks. It was lovely to have you in the chat tonight. Alrighty, gang. Is there anything that anyone wants to see in more details? I don't think that I'm going to be able to show you anything more than what you can already see in the photos. I think that the photos that they have out of all the figures are probably going to be much better than what I could show you in the stream. But yeah, the build process was really nice. It was a really enjoyable build. Again, it's also one of those builds that does feel a lot more organic, and I really like seeing how we can take, you know, these square and round bricks and plates and put them together to create something that looks like a tree as well. And I just sort of think, you know, some of the really, oops, Hooper almost fell over with his balloon, like the really nice details of this part of the trunk and all of that sort of stuff is just really, really super cool and looks really fantastic. Again, this little section over here as well looks really awesome as well. Take care, Elle. Thanks so much for stopping by, and thanks, Woodshop Teacher, as well. I hope you have a lovely dinner and enjoy that. And fingers crossed, a few of us will be able to pop in and watch your stream tomorrow if all goes according to plan as well. So yes, that should be awesome. And thank you. Oh no, you're late. Yes, but that's okay. Next time, hopefully next time. It's fine. It's fine. You're never late for a stream, but I have been streaming for over 3.5 hours. And I did see your comment on YouTube the other day about my video editing. Thank you so much for that comment, but I can't find it to be able to comment back to you. I want to give you a heart and say thank you so much for your kind words, but I've not been able to type back to you. I'm so sorry. So yeah, but hopefully this time next week we should be streaming again. So hopefully, Goose, if you can pop in earlier next week, then we should be around. Usually I stream for about 3 hours. So normally I start like 3.5 hours ago. So I can't do time zones, but whatever time zone you're in as well. Yeah, it was such a sweet comment. And I was just like, why can't I comment back to you? I tried on my phone in 2 different ways on my phone, and I tried to go through my laptop and go through the back end and everything as well. So, oh my gosh, it was so tricky. But thank you for your lovely comment. And it's so nice to have you pop in, albeit a bit late. But that's cool. Just finished the Winnie the Pooh build though as well. And it's super cute, really, really lovely set. So yeah. Alrighty, gang. Oh my gosh, I feel so terrible about wrapping things up though now, Goose. Oh, but yes, really awesome set. Again, thank you everyone for stopping by and hanging out with me during the stream. It's always lovely chatting to you all. Hopefully next week I might be in my other room, but I said that last week, so we'll see. We'll see how we go. But yes, still doing a bit of tidying and packing things up and figuring out how I can display my Lego and what I can actually fit into the space in order to be able to have a streaming table. And then, like I said earlier, I'm hoping to be able to finish editing a few more videos this week as well. One is almost done, which was meant to be up this week, but will probably end up going up on Sunday or Monday, depending on timing. And then there's a few others that I want to try and get finished as well. So yeah, hopefully we'll have a few more things to watch in between streaming as well. And then hopefully once I've got my streaming table set up as well, then I should be able to stream maybe another once or twice during the week. But I suspect that will probably end up being like more surprise streams, which should be awesome. Yes, thanks so much for hanging out with us as well, Brett. It's always lovely to have you in the chat, my friend. You take care, and hopefully I will be able to see everyone else very, very soon. So enjoy the rest of your Saturdays or Sundays or whatever time zone you are in. And thank you so much for stopping by. It's awesome to have you all hang out with me while I build Winnie the Pooh and felt all nostalgic and adorable about it. So take care, everyone, and we'll see you all soon.